right, welcome back. To finish my comment, as I was saying, I'm along with, my name is Mike Carafilides, along with Dave Morrissey, the scout for the Wilfrid Laurier University Golden Hawks.
Yes,
Dave,
sir.
We got Central Bowl, first of four. It's going to be an exciting day. It's the Kawasa champions against the ROPSA champions. Let's start off with Lorne Park.
Well, you know what? It's going to be a great day today. Like you said, there's 4 great games, and Lorne Park is the perennial powerhouse out of Peel. I'm also a coach in that region. I've seen them the many years, coached against them. They're always well prepared. They're always strong. They are really the program that everyone tries to be in Peel.
And then we got Jacob Hespeler, pretty much the powerhouse out of Kawasa, pretty much just going through everybody, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, again, they're another one of these teams that not only has to win their region to get to this game, they have to win a couple of games after that. So this is a very good team. You know, they had some key losses. They lost Jackson White, who was their quarterback last year, who was the starter for Mac this year. So some people might have thought they might not have returned, but obviously they have a lot more depth than some people thought.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one here today. We're really, really looking forward to it. We're just getting ready we got the coin toss going on at center field. Dave, we just mentioned that for Jacob Hespeler, a lot of these players played in the Ontario Provincial Football League, as we just mentioned. Jackson White, Xavier Pineda, Seth Robertson is one guy to look for out today for the one of the wide receivers for the Jacob Hespeler secondary Hawks. Those are a couple of guys to look out for. Who can we look out for today from Lorne Park?
Well, again, Lorne Park has a couple of really good defensive linemen. Number 50, Cal Duncan, and number 1, Luke Tejierna, are really going to be really disruptive and going to be a real challenge for Jacob Hespeler to handle. On the offensive side of the ball, you know, Lorne Park can do some different things. One week they might run the ball 30 times. The next week they might throw it 30 times. So I can't really tell you exactly what they're going to do. I know they're always very well prepared. They have their players in watching film on weekends. But you know what? Their coaches are very confident. During the regular season in Peel, they beat Marcelina 17-13. But in the playoffs, they absolutely destroyed them in the finals. So I think when you give this Lorne Park team more time to prepare, I think they're going to be very, very dangerous today.
Yeah, we're going to start off with the referees. They're going to be reffing today. The head referee is Richard Kelly at center field, and the umpire is Don Nicholson. Back umpire is Rick Rummy. That's a household name,
yeah,
huh?
Gin Rummy.
Rick Rummy. It sounds like a game show host.
Yeah.
The back judge is Tim Kelly. Head linesman is John Watt, and the line judge is Doug Bies. They're going to be taking care of this Central Bowl. And Jacob Hespeler is in the blue, and we have the Lorne Park in the white.
Yeah, and there's a couple of young boys here today that I'd like to give a shout-out to. Their names are Brady and Noah Mellinson. They're from Windsor. Lorne Park had an exhibition game in Windsor a few months ago, and they were staying in a hotel, and they met this wonderful family there. And so these 2 young boys are out here today doing the coin toss. They're wearing Lorne Park jerseys. They got Lorne Park helmets. It's really cool to see them out there and the way this team has kind of adopted this family. So it's a kind of a special moment here today for those little boys.
That's unbelievable. They're never going to forget this day, probably for the rest of their lives as well. That's really, really good to see, especially here at OFSAA. Again, this is the first of 4. Today is probably, we had 3 games yesterday. We got 4 today. This is the only game on CanadaFootballChat.com. If you want to watch the rest of the games, the rest of the games are going to be on Cable14Now.com and on the air on Cable 14 if you live in the Hamilton area. If not, then go to Cable14.com. Pretty simple as that. So we're just getting ready, and there's the ceremony. Look at those 2 little kids at center field. That's amazing, Dave.
Yeah,
I love to see that.
You know what? They look like good athletes, and you know what? I mean,
Record them, Dave.
yeah, well, you know what? I think Lorne Park's probably going to go for them first, you know, but they might become Golden Hawks after that. That's for sure.
Oh, Laurier, great program, and
you know what? Lorne Park on their coaching staff has a former Golden Hawk, Kyle Ardle.
There we go.
I'm going to tell you sometime today a really, really funny story about coaching against Kyle Ardle in high school baseball a number of years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I gotta wait for that. It's one of my favorite stories. I'll wait till a break of the action to talk about that.
Awesome. With Lorne Park there in the white, had a big contingent. I was coming in the stadium today, and I saw so many Lorne Park fans, and I mean today is just going to be full of fans today.
Yeah, and you know what? When they have their home games, there's always the student body's always out there. I mean, again, I'm a coach in Peel Region 2, and you know I'm envious of that. You know, at our games we'll get maybe few dozen people out. It seems like their games, the entire student body comes out to support it. I mean, it's not a large school population-wise, but it's very successful on the field, and the support they have off it is very, very impressive.
That's amazing. It's good to see that with Lorne Park. And if you're watching today and you're watching and you go to one of these high schools next year, support your teams. No matter whatever high school you go to. This is once in a million. This is the best, the cream of the crop all over Ontario. This is OFSAA, folks. And we're getting ready for kickoff. Lorne Park's going to receive. 2 men waiting deep in the end zone.
Yeah, very windy today. Look how deep those 2 returners are back in the end zone.
We were talking before the game. The winds today are going to pick up to 60 miles per hour.
Jeez.
As the kickoff by Joss Laws bounces right through, and that's going to be the rouge to start. How do you like that, Dave?
Well, you know what? That's about the only time I support the idea of a rouge. I mean, that was successful. When you get a rouge for missing a field goal, I hate that. But you know what? Reward that. That was like a 80-yard kickoff. And, wind aided, sure, but he deserves it. Give him a point.
Unbelievable. What an unbelievable kickoff there. So here we go. 35-yard line. Lorne Park's going to start off 1st and 10. And their quarterback is Christian Smotis, 6 foot. 200-pound grade 11, which is impressive, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, they had a really good quarterback the last couple of years, Alex Laverick, who started for him for about 3 or 4 years, who was at Ottawa this year with the GGs, played a number of games. But I've seen Mr. Smotis play a couple of games this year, and even in the ROPSA final, he had a great game. Threw for at least 3 touchdown passes over a couple hundred yards.
And already a issue with the football with this wind. As we look at the goalposts, as we're looking up here from where we are, and this wind is just swirling today. Going into the wind, out of the shotgun, and the give is up the middle. Couple yards there, nothing more. What defense there from Jacob Hespeler to start.
Yeah, you know what? I think in this quarter we're going to see Lorne Park primarily running the ball because that wind is going to be very difficult. I'm also interested to see what they're going to do in certain punt situations. I think we're probably going to see them go for it on a lot of 3rd downs, depending on how many yards they have to get.
Mm-hmm. A good start here out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right and 2 up top to the left. Single setback. Back to throw. Looking over the middle. Pass is complete. Number 83, that's Will Manko. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down and a 2-and-out already.
Yeah, you know what? It was about a 4 or 5 yard completion there. Manko was his favorite receiver during the year. He caught 36 balls for 820 yards, which is like 23 yards a catch, which is very impressive. 5 touchdowns. But you know what? I don't know if he was the primary receiver on that because it was 2nd and 10, and that was clearly only a 4-yard route.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if anybody remembers John Madden, he always got upset at those 4-yard routes when you need 10 yards. Why would you run 4-yard routes? As you're saying, Dave, right?
Yeah. I love Madden, too. I grew up an Oakland Raider fan, so Kenny Stabler and John Madden, those were my boys.
Oh, John Madden, if you're watching from California, you could be watching from California. This is on CanadaFootballChat.com. But anyway, back to punt. It's a fake. Running up the middle.
He's got it.
With room, and he's got the 1st down. And still going. Look at him go. Chris Hager, touchdown, Lorne Park.
Wow.
My goodness.
Well, I told you that punting into this wind was going to be a difficult proposition. And on 3rd and 5, they had a direct snap to the up back, Chris Hager. And there was a hole. He went right up the middle, busted a couple of tackles, and he went all the way from the 35-yard line to the other end zone.
Unbelievable fake with the hole, finding the hole. That was Chris Hager, defensive back, 6 foot, 183-pound, grade 12 plus. That means he's probably in his
he's in his 5th year.
Fifth year, right? So what an unbelievable fake. What a way to start this game.
Well, you know what? I've seen Hager play a few times this year. I know there's more than a few university programs that are interested in that young man.
And the kick is up and good.
No, it was blocked.
Oh, sorry, it was blocked. Excuse me.
Yep.
Blocked at the line. My goodness.
I think it was number 54, Cam Cogman, who got that. Kick didn't really look like he kind of got under it a little too much, or didn't get under it enough. Sorry, and but still, that was a hell of a play by that Haggart.
So let's look at the coaching staffs of both squad. We got Lorne Park head coach Scott Price, assistant coach Ben Grant, Kyle Ardle, John Erickson, Benjamin Hayes, Scott Adams, manager Sydney Buchanan, manager Maya Reynolds, and the trainer Sierra Sanchez.
And one of the reasons why Lorne Park has been so successful has been the consistency with their coaching staff. Again, I'm from this board. I know Scott Price has been there a long time. Ben Grant's been there a long time. Kyle Ardo's been there a long time. So when you have good, knowledgeable coaches that are there year after year after year, you get a program that's as stable and as impressive as that program is.
Right. And on the other side, you look at Jacob Hespeler. You got the head coaches, Greg White. Assisting him is Matt Davis, Adrian Curbs, Anthony Magiacomo, Jason Schneider, Dave Stoddart. So we're just getting ready for the kickoff here. But for Jacob Hespeler, a lot of these players played in the Ontario Provincial Football League for the Cambridge Lions. They got a lot of experience. These guys have played all year round, Dave. So,
yep.
It's a squibber.
Uh-oh.
Didn't make it 10 yards. And that's going to be picked up, but that's going to 2 penalty flags. So this is going to be Jacob Hespeler ball and great field position as Lorne Park trying the trickery, and it did not work.
Yeah, well, it's like we said at the start of the day. This win's going to be really significant, especially with the kicking game. I think Lorne Park realized, we try a kickoff, maybe it's going to go 30 yards. The kicker tried to kick a dribbler right up the middle, but it only went about 4 yards. So, Hespeler was on it quickly, and, Lorne Park was flagged for being in there too quick, too, touching the ball. So it's going to be Hespeler's ball on the Lorne Park 50 and maybe even a little closer after the penalty is applied.
I'm surprised they tried that onside kick, like we were saying, that going into the wind, especially. So that's a pretty gutsy call.
You know what? I think I probably
think?
I like the call into the wind. I probably would have done something different. I probably would have put it on one of the hashes and done one of those high moon shots from right to left or left to right to give my guys time to get under it. Take advantage of the fact that it's going into the wind. It would hold the ball up more.
And here we go. Jacob Hespeler is going to start at the Lorne Park 50-yard line, and this is our high-power offense, folks. They have pretty much rolled through everybody to get here. They beat in the Kawasa Championship the Brantford Collegiate 26-10. Pretty much the margin of victory has been a lot. So really, they're only. Yeah, Brantford Collegiate, the 16-point win. That's the closest anybody's ever been to them.
They've scored over 50 points a few times, in the 30s many times. A lot of offense from this team.
All right, here we go. Starting at midfield. Krushnik at quarterback. Give up the middle to Pineda, and he has met. And I mean crunched at the 41-yard line. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, that was a nice hole that opened up there. It was a nice run by Pineda, but Chris Haggart, we're going to be calling his name a lot today, stepped up from his free safety spot and absolutely leveled him.
So our quarterback is Elijah Crushank, 6 foot, 170 pounds. To give the Pineda again, he's going to have the first down to the 39-yard line. And they're just marching the ball right now. Jacob Hespeler running their game plan.
That was number 50, Cal Duncan, on the tackle there. Cal is a defensive end for Lorne Park. He's another individual that has attracted the eye of many scouts in this province.
First down and 10 at the 39. Out of the shotgun is Krushnik. And it might have been a broken play there.
I think so. Ball's out.
Yeah, no, the ball's out. Who's got it? Who knows what's going on underneath that pile?
Yeah, you know, it's a broken play, and one of the number 50, can't see the number yet, but a player came in and literally ripped the ball out of the quarterback's hands. It's at the bottom of the pile, but I think Hespeler's got it.
Yeah, Hespeler got it back. And, Dave, we know what goes on underneath that pile. I've been underneath one of those piles, and I don't really want to say on air what happens when you're underneath one of those piles. I was a DB.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said to Dwayne last night, it's a family show.
Yep.
Anyway, so we got second down.
I got through my first broadcast yesterday without swearing once. I intend to do that again.
And it's a fake to Pineda. Throwing is Krushnik wide open.
Wow, yeah.
That's Krushnik with the catch.
Yeah.
They had Joel Watson in the game at quarterback. What a play.
Wow, that's quite an interesting offense there when you can bring in another player and have your quarterback get downfield and catch a deep pass.
What a play call.
Flag down, though.
Oh, there's flag down. Oh, it's coming back. Illegal forward pass.
I'm not exactly sure what the problem was there.
Well, it's so sunny here. We have to tell everybody it's so sunny here at Tim Hortons Field that we have our replay here beside us, and the TV's just so sunny. And
it hasn't been cleaned in a while either.
Well, Dave, we got to do something about that.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe we can.
I got a lot of duties today. Cleaning the television sets is not one of them. But
All
that
right.
was a great play.
What a play.
Anyway, so we're going to have, here we're coming up second down.
Second down and long. What a play got called back on. Oh, boy. So, anyway, out of the shotgun now. Rolling to his left. Throwing his Krushnick. And tipped and caught. What concentration there. As the catch is made by number 7, and that's Aiden Carter.
Yeah, you know what? That's really impressive when a right-handed quarterback can roll to his left and get the ball downfield. He threw a strike. It was tipped by the defensive back, but he still got 15 yards on that. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Especially throwing to the wide side of the field. That's very impressive. The CFL field, as we know, is a lot bigger than the NFL.
Yep, 65 yards versus 52.
So we're setting up a field goal here. Field goal coming from Darian Morgan, left footer. This is from the 42-yard line. Kick is up.
Plenty of distance.
Nailed it. My goodness, with the flag down after. This might be contacting the kicker, Dave.
I think it might have roughed the kicker there, but yeah, that kick would have been good from 55 yards.
Holy, did you see the...
Yeah,
that would have been good from at least 60, maybe.
Yesterday I was saying that it's sometimes easier to find a unicorn than it is a decent kicker at the high school level, but I think we found a unicorn today.
A unicorn?
Yep.
Oh, I'd love to find a unicorn. Where can you find a unicorn, Dave?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, look at this. Is this going to give them a first down?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
That's roughing. Wow. So take off the field goal on the roughing the kicker call on Lorne Park. And the offense is coming back on the field for these Jacob Hespeler Hawks. My goodness.
You know, Lorne Park is a very good team, but I saw them a few times this year, and they did have a tendency sometimes to take some late hits.
Right.
They're a disciplined team usually, but sometimes some players have done that, and it's cost them at times. Let's see what happens here.
So we're just underway. 8:09 left to go here in this first quarter. 6-1 for Lorne Park. Jacob Hespeler on the penalty moves up to the 20-yard line. Crush shank out of the shotgun. Ooh. And it's another option looking to throw. Pass is complete.
Nice
and a first down. There's the pass there from Aiden Carter coming around. Passing.
Well, you know
what a play.
Well, you know, I think I haven't seen this team play before, but I'm already really impressed. Basically, they have 2 quarterbacks in the game, and that was a handoff to the slot, and he rolled to the right and hit a receiver for about an 8-yard out.
Unbelievable.
Dangerous offense here. They probably got a very deep playbook.
Going against the wind, and the give is up the middle, and brought down on the minimal game to the 9-yard line. Nice defense there with Seth Robertson, a guy to look out for these Jacob Hespeler Hawks.
Yeah, you know what? They picked up the first down there. I mean, this quarter it looks like actually they do have the win. They're going with the win,
yep.
And I think they're probably going to take advantage of that and throw a lot. But there's a wide open offense here. I'm already really impressed with the different things they're doing.
3 wide receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right. Fake, crushed it under pressure. Down he goes.
He was sacked by about 3 guys at the same time. Number 30, Drew Davies, was in there first. But the couple of guys came on a blitz, and they nailed him.
Wow, a good, nice play call there on the blitz from Lorne Park. Got to like that.
Lorne Park is really good with the coaching staff, too, making some adjustments mid-game.
All right, so we got 3 wide receivers, second down. Rolling is Krushnick. Looking, and he is looking to run. Oh, check that. That's Joel Watson with the pass, and it's caught. And there's 2 number 7s for some reason.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all, is it?
Yeah. So that's a first down. Third down. Sorry, check that.
Yeah,
but there's 2 number 7s in the game for Jacob Hespeler.
I know.
So if any parents are watching at home, anyways.
That is going to be, and they're both playing receiver too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, right.
But you know, the quarterback was rolling to his left there. He was chased down by number 1 defensive end Luke Tajerna, and he really the quarterback was just about a step before he was going out of bounds. Just tossed the ball about 5 yards ahead, just to pick up some yards. But they're at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal, so we're field goal kickers back in now.
Yeah, they got 2 number 4s, 2 number 7s, just to say. So anyway, so looking to, I think the field goal's coming here from the. It's going to be set up at the 15-yard line.
I think we're just going to say it's number 4. How about that?
Yeah, number 4 with the
no.
This is the Darian Morgan.
Yes.
Okay, the only number 44. At the 15, set up the lefty. Let's see how far this one goes. And
I think it was
it's
wide.
good,
No,
and it goes into.
It was wide.
Yes. Oh, he missed it.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
It was from the left hash, and here's the thing: those short field goals when you're on the hash, that's a tough field goal on the angle. Like, that was from 11 yards, and that kick would have been easier from 21 or 31. It was a very hard angle, and he just didn't get it through. It's wide left.
I apologize for that. I thought he had that all the way, so wide to the left. So 2 rouges for Jacob Hespeler. A touchdown on the fake from Lorne Park. Still up 6-2, but an impressive drive pretty much from Jacob Hespeler. Coming up with a lot of gadget plays, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? Again, I really think they're going to be a challenge for the Lorne Park defense in terms of the things that they do. It'll be interesting to see if they're going to be able to do those things into the wind as well.
Yes, that's going to be a big thing. 6:31 left to go here in this first quarter, just underway. And a nice little contingent of fans of both parts. And we seen that a lot yesterday. A lot of support coming from all schools here in OFSAA.
There seems to be some confusion right now. Lorne Park only has 10 players on the field.
Oh, here comes the last one here. Oh, 2
last
of them.
2.
Oh, you better get one off.
Yeah. No, they were
they're
too
then.
short. They only had 3 linemen on the field.
Okay, yeah.
That would have been a really interesting formation with only 3 linemen.
I'm going to give it a Hugh Jackson formation, Cleveland Browns. Unfortunately, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan.
Oh, you have my sympathy. My dad is too.
Oh, boy. Anyway, the shotgun. Handoff is up the middle. With room. Going to the outside. Still going. What a run there, number 28. That's Jacob Page.
Yeah, Jacob Page was their second leading ball carrier during the year. He had 73 carries for 495 yards, almost 7 yards per carry, 4 touchdowns. Had a really good game in the ROPSA final, too. He got a good block downfield from wide receiver number 19, Riley Farquharson, as well.
Nice blocking downfield able to give Page that big hole. So now it's first down.
I think got about 33 yards there.
33 yards. We don't even have a statistician. Dave, you're the best.
Well, I did LASIK eye surgery many years ago. Helped me with my vision.
First down and 10. There's a quick throw. Whoa, the wind just took that one, it looked like, and kind of knocked it away.
Yeah, you know what? It was only about a 5-yard pass downfield, but you really saw the wind get under it. Still hit the receiver in the hands. Probably should have had it, but it is going to be difficult throwing in this direction.
Yeah, that pass was intended for Riley Farquharson.
Yeah.
But it's offside against Jacob Hespeler, so they'll move it up 5. With 5:59 left to go here in this first quarter. We are on CanadaFootballChat.com, everybody. Wherever you're watching from all over Canada. Remember, Mike Carafalitas on the call with Dave Morris.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day. I'm looking so forward to these 4 games today. It's going to be awesome.
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Out of the shotgun. First down and 5. Give us up the middle again. And that's Page again. He is just swallowed up in the backfield.
Yeah, he was tackled after about a 2-yard gain by number 75, Riley Forbes, who's a 6'2", 315-pound defensive tackle, only in grade 11.
Surprised they gave him 4. That's a good, nice spot they gave him there.
That was a generous, a generous spot.
So we're going to have second down and 4 here from the Jacob Hespeler 40-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, single setback in the backfield. Back to pass. Throw. Caught.
It's got him.
Catches there. Mankel. First down with the flag down. He'll have the first down. We'll check the flag.
Yeah, Manko came across from right to left. He ran a short in-pounder all the way across the field. The quarterback was really patient, waiting for him to come open. Hit him, and after that he picked up another 10 yards, got a first down, but we got a flag.
Yeah, we'll check the flag here as the referees are discussing.
I'm thinking it might have been an illegal block, but it might be after yards gained. That would be my best guess.
I tend to agree with you there, Dave. Let's see. We'll get the call. Oh, unnecessary roughness against Lorne Park. And objectionable conduct. Oh, crack black block. Oh, that is illegal. You cannot do that, the crack black block, so they'll move it back.
It was after yards gained, though, like I thought, so they did pick up the first down, but they got to move it back.
Exactly. So they're going to start off first down and 10 now from the 45-yard line, Lorne Park.
I think if you're Lorne Park, you'll take that trade-off.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So first down and 10, it's Christian Simotis at quarterback. What a beautiful day here.
Yes, you know what? It's very, very sunny. I mean, you have your sunglasses. I have my hat pulled up basically right in front of my eyes like I'm going to pull a heist in a bank. I mean, but
Dave, you look 20 years younger. Let me tell you. There's a handoff. Going to his left, going to his right, number 27. That's Frank Mensah. And Frank Mensah, as you mentioned me, Dave, for Lorne Park, will get most of the carries here today.
Yeah, you know what? He had almost 100 carries this year. He's a good running back. The defense did a good job bottling up there. Only got about 3 yards. I mean, that defensive interior, that front line for Jacob Hespeler is huge.
Yeah, they're big boys.
And he has, again, it's also a young team. I was talking to their coach before the game, and almost their entire team is coming back next year.
4:15 left to go. Second down. Call it.
What, 7?
Call it about 7 yards to go. Out of the shotgun is Smotus. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here comes the motion. Motion is Page. Look out for him on the one-on-one. The motion, no, they're going to his left, and the pass is complete. And the pass is caught by number 89, and that was Ryan DeFlorio.
Yeah, DeFlorio had a great game in the Peel final. He had a couple of touchdowns against Marcellinus. That was a short pickup, maybe about 5 or 6 yards. He was hit immediately by the DB, number 14, Owen McDonald. And, again, we're going to probably see the Lorne Park offense stay out here on the field because it's 3rd and short.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, do you go for it? And they are.
Absolutely. I think even if there wasn't a wind, I'd go for it. Because they're going into a wind, makes total sense.
3rd down and 2 out of the shotgun. Again is Smotus. Looking again for the short pass. Pass is caught. And that's going to be a first down. Number 83. That's Will Manko getting the first down, and a huge first down for Lorne Park.
Yeah, you know what? Lorne Park's throwing the ball here. That's about the 4th pass they've attempted. They're just throwing short passes, about 5 or 6 yards. Smotus has been accurate so far. That was to his favorite receiver, Manko. Caught the ball and picked up about another 2 yards after that.
You got to like that Lorne Park, the quarterback Smotus is pretty much, whatever Jacob Hespeler's given them, they're giving him 5 yards. He's looking for the 5 yards.
Yeah, it's taking what they're giving him.
All right, so we got first down and 10 now. Ball at the 30-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Smotus, all sorts of motion. 4 wide receivers up top.
Draw play.
It's the draw play to Page. With room, first down, Lorne Park. What a play call.
Yeah, you know what?
Spreading out the offense, Dave.
5 receivers spread wide, draw play to Jacob Page, went up the middle. I think he got about 9 yards. It was a tackle, came out of nowhere from number 15, Connor Martinez. But, if you're Lorne Park, you'll take 9 yards every time, that's for sure.
Up 6-2. 2:06 and running left to go here in this first quarter, and it's been so far an offensive display, to say the least, by both teams.
Yeah, teams are moving the ball, definitely. Definitely moving the ball.
Right, first down. First down now at I believe that's the 20-yard line, yes?
It's so, you know what?
It's so sunny up here in our booth, folks.
That is the 20-yard line, yeah.
And the field is so worn down right now.
Especially that part of the field, that side of the field. I'm trying to figure out the north, south, east, west thing here, but yeah.
So a timeout is called here, I believe, by Lorne Park. A timeout is called by Jacob Hespeler.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a story about one of the Lorne Park head coaches, Kyle Ardle.
Okay.
I coached against Kyle many years ago in football and baseball, and there was a baseball game where he hit the longest home run I've ever seen at any level of my life.
Really?
It cleared the fence. It cleared a football field behind the fence. It cleared a school behind the football field, and I think it's somewhere in outer space right now.
In outer space?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And one of my favorite athletes that I ever coached, Adrian Duchak, who played high school baseball and football and played football for York and Acadia, and who may be listening right now, he was the guy that threw it. And he knew when he threw it that it was going to go the other direction so far. And every time I see Kyle makes me laugh.
Wow.
Kyle was a beast back then, and he still is. He's runs a fitness company.
Oh, there you go. If he runs a fitness company, he's got to be a beast. All right. And the handoff is to Page again on first down, and I don't know if he even got anything there, Dave.
No, it was 2nd and 1, and he did not get it. Jacob Page got hit immediately, and I think he might have actually lost a yard, but you're totally going to see them stay on the field and go for it. I wouldn't even try a short field goal into this wind.
No, not into this wind, absolutely. As this wind again is just swirling all over the place. I don't even know where it's going. I believe, but the one good thing about this wind, it's southerly winds. Yeah. It's not northerly winds, so it's not a cold wind. But
I think the most important part is the wind is not blowing directly into this booth, because otherwise we might just quit.
Yeah, we might go off the air. No, just kidding. And there's the Wildcat there, and that's a first down, and that's Page out of the Wildcat.
Yeah, they just lined up the halfback in the backfield, direct snap, and he just ran it straight ahead. He needed 2 yards. He picked up 3.
First down for the Lorne Park Spartans.
Not about looks like the 17-yard line.
I believe that is the 17-yard line. Yes, it is the 17-yard line. It's first down and 10 for Lorne Park. Looking to capitalize here. Up 6-2, winding down the first quarter. 35 seconds left to go. 2 wide receivers to his left and 2 to his right. And it's a play action. Looking, pass, incomplete. Pass was intended there for number 19, Riley Farquharson, and it was dropped. And again, do you think the wind had something to do with that, Dave?
It might have held it up a bit, but again, it did hit the receiver right in the hand, so I think he's really got to kind of make that catch.
He's got to make that. That's a catch. Yeah, exactly. He's got to catch that ball. All right. So here we go. Second down and 10.
Yep.
Ball is at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, and Lorne Park is absolutely showing no hesitation to throw the ball into this wind, which kind of surprised me a little bit, but let's see what happens here.
Here we go, second down. Need to get to the 7-yard line for a first down. All sorts of motion. Back to throw. And whistles blow, and this one, a penalty marker up top. I believe this might be maybe a procedure call against the Lorne Park Spartans. We'll get the call in a second here from our head referee, and that is Richard Kelly. Again, sounds like another game show host name.
Well, you know what? When a game like today, it's the last game.
Oh, wow.
Offside on the defense. It's the last game these teams are going to play, so each team's going to empty their playbook for sure today. Anything that they got, we're going to see today.
I hope so. To see lots of gadget plays, lots of reverses. I love that kind of football, right?
Oh, me too. I mean, when I coaching high school ball, that was my favorite thing, is putting in some plays to try and trick the opposition. And, the players love that stuff too.
That's amazing. So moving up 5 in the offside from Jacob Hespeler. Out of the shotgun is Simotis. Bunch. Oh, he's under pressure.
Oh, wow.
Feels it, gets out of it, dives, and he'll be close to the first down. He might be about a yard short. Let's get the spot here, Dave.
Yeah, I think he's going to be short. There was a lot of pressure in the backfield. He did a good job escaping the sack, and he was able to actually get downfield and get about maybe 3 yards. He was eventually tackled by number 14, Connor Martinez, who's a 6-foot, 185-pound linebacker.
And we are at the end of the first quarter. So now they're going to switch sides, and Lorne Park is going to have the advantage of the win. The score is 6-2 after 1 quarter of play.
Well, it's interesting now that they're going to have the win. I mean, it's still going to be 3rd and 1, but now kicking the field goal is at least an option. But I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, I know, especially as a coach, 3rd and short. To me, it was almost admitting defeat, sending the kicker in.
Oh yeah, when you're so close like that, I agree, Dave, 100%. So wherever you're watching, again, we're on CanadaFootballChat.com. We're getting ready for the second quarter of play. Lorne Park Spartans up 6-2. My name is Mike Carafilides, along with the scout of Sir Wilfrid Laurier University Golden Hawks men's program.
Go Hawks.
Morrissey. Go Hawks, go Hawks. I'm a Hamilton guy, but I did a lot of Laurier games. Dave just kind of looked at me and gave me a dirty look. But actually, I did a lot of some Hawks games this year, so the Hawks are in my heart.
We got a lot of good players out of Hamilton. I got nothing but love for this city.
All right. First and goal. The give is up the middle. And pounding his way is number 55. Check that. That's Seth Kirkham with the carry there, getting to the 3-4 yard line.
Yeah, Seth Kirkham usually plays D-line, and they've got a heavy package out there. And, yeah, look at him. He's 5'11", 225. He looks even bigger than that to me.
How would you like to be a defensive back looking or coming with that guy with a load coming like that at you?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be that guy, that's for sure.
That's
why I played offense.
Yeah, well, I was a DB, my goodness. But anyways, we won't get into that.
Okay, we're going to run some routes after this.
All right. Oh, there's a little jet sweep. Touchdown! Jet sweep there. Number 17, Chris Hager coming around. And that's the... Well, that's going to add on to the lead for Lorne Park.
You see the versatility of Lorne Park right there. Back-to-back plays, the guys that got the ball were actually defenders. On the play before that, they brought in a defensive lineman for a short run, and then they bring in Haggard, who got the first touchdown, line him up at slot back. They give him the ball on a jet sweep, and he scores.
And now Lorne Park, with the extra point, will take a 13-3 lead. As coming in to kick is Rowan Hancocks.
Yes, sir. He plays defensive line.
Plays everything. You got to like, and there it is. Kick is up, and it is good. So you got to like, especially in senior football, Dave, players playing both ways, especially, a lot of them.
Yeah. You know what? As a high school coach during the regular season, I really tried not to do that.
I was just going to ask you if you like that. Yeah.
No, I absolutely dislike it, but I'll admit when it comes to the playoffs, I would always do that. I would always say, okay, every game matters even more now, and I'm going to take my best players, and they're going to play both ways. And I remember even in a couple of championships in Rob's, probably took about 5 or 6 guys and played them both ways.
Oh, wow, there you go. I find that a lot in Hamilton football, that they play their players in both ways, just say for the Hamilton the high school football.
Yeah, I've seen that scouting, and sometimes it really kind of confuses me. I've seen teams play guys both ways, and they're still up 40 or 50 points, and some of those guys are still in. To me, it is high school football, and especially one of my goals as a coach is to try and get as many guys in as possible. Yes, I want to win, right. But that I don't understand when a guy's playing both ways and you're up by 40 or 50.
All right, so here we go. Lorne Park up 13-2. 11:04 left till halftime. Here's the kickoff. Mancox, and it's a squibber. And let's see if this
going to
goes
stay
out of bounds.
in.
It stays in. Picked up by Pineda, and he is just swallowed up.
Yeah, you know what? He was tackled by number 48, Brendan Drugan. That was a really ugly kick.
Wow.
It was a low kick that I thought was going to go out of bounds, and somehow it stayed along the sideline and did not go out, and actually became very effective.
I thought that ball was going out of bounds 100%.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a penalty for sure, and it was a surprisingly bad kick given they had the win with them, but it turned out to be very effective.
Okay, so Jacob Hespeler starting up first down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. 2 wide receivers. Look up at the bottom of your screen here for Seth Robertson, but the handoff's going to be to number 49.
Oh, great
and
tackle.
That's Josh Gilpin, listed as a defensive end.
Well, maybe they're copying Lorne Park here, putting their defensive guys in to run the ball. But he was tackled in the backfield by number 50, Cal Duncan. Cal is 6'5", 230 pounds. Really good speed. Broke through the offensive line there and tackled him for a 4-yard loss.
A 4-yard loss on the play. This Lorne Park defensive line doing the job, getting in the backfield and making the play there. As we have an injured, I believe, Jacob Hespeler Hawk on the field. Can't really get the number right now, Dave.
Yeah, I can't see the number either. It's going to be interesting, though, to see if Hespeler is going to show the same offensive creativity against the win that they showed with it.
Right.
I think they probably will.
I'm actually surprised with Jacob Hespeler so far. They're not giving a steady diet of Pineda, Xavier Pineda, the running back, 5'8", 160, who is an explosive player.
Well, you know what? I think it might be respect for the fact that Lorne Park is really good defensing the run. Mm-hmm. Again, and I saw the Peel final where they destroyed Marcellinus 33-0. And Marcellinus is a very good team, primarily a running team, and Lorne Park just swallowed it up. I mean, Again, these guys watch this team. Their kids come in on weekend and watch film, and I guarantee you there's probably not going to be a more prepared team in any of these games than Lorne Park. There might be better teams, but there's not going to be a better prepared team.
Wow, then still on the field, still can't get the number of the injured player. Looks like, he's moving. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he's up.
Okay, good stuff. And the number is, I believe that's the running back.
That's the running back,
That's Josh Gilpin, who's listed a defensive end, 6'3", 180. The grade 12 from Jacob Hespeler. Good to see he's walking off the field.
Also good to see there's only one number 49.
Yes, I agree. 2 number 7s, 2 number 4s for Jacob Hespeler. Okay.
A couple of 87s, too. Let's just hope we don't see them.
So out of the shotgun. And it's a fake. Yeah. Crushed, and that's Watson getting to the 21-yard line. Yeah, that's Joel Watson, a quarterback. I remember, I'm pretty sure, it would be him because he was the backup quarterback for the Cambridge Lions in the Ontario Provincial Football League.
Yeah, you know what? That was on that play there was a fake handoff to the slot, and the quarterback just took it on a quarterback draw up the middle. It is kind of going to be hard to figure out who it is sometimes because the 2 different guys are playing the quarterback position. One is a 1, one is a 7, and from this distance, again, the numbers look pretty similar. They're similar size, but we got 3rd and 5 here coming up.
And a kick coming up into the wind. So let's see.
Punter standing on a 7-yard line. I wonder if they give up 2. I wonder if he's going to run backwards here.
This might be a good idea, actually. Punter standing on a 6-yard line.
Yeah, I definitely have him do that.
No. It's a kick. And the wind just took that at the 40 and said, you stay right there.
Here comes the punter. Here comes the punter.
Well, look at this. That's a live ball.
It's a live ball.
Oh, the penalty. They might pick that flag up. Let's see who's got it.
That punt was low. It only traveled 15 yards. It just sat on the ground, and the two Lorne Park returners just stood there and watched while the punter came in and got it. But I'm not sure who recovered it.
Let's get the call here. They might pick this flag up. They're discussing it right now.
It was definitely the punter that was in there. The question is, was another Jacob Hespeler player also within the 5-yard halo?
Did the punter touch it first?
Yeah.
Right? So if the punter touched it first, then it's a live ball, correct?
But if another player was in the 5-yard halo when the punter got it, then it would still be a penalty.
Oh, okay. So that's what they're discussing right now at the 40-yard line. And that ball just died. Did you see that kick?
I don't think it ever got more than 4 feet off the ground. But it did travel 20 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Look at this. They're giving it to Jacob Hespeler.
Jacob Hespeler, yeah. Well, you know what?
Wow.
It was really unfortunate decision by the Lorne Park returners. There was at least 2 guys standing right beside the ball who did not fall on it. And the Jacob Hespeler punter did not have a very long way to run to come and get it. So heads up. Good play by him.
Good play by Josh Laws coming down 6'2", 180, hustling down the field. That's unbelievable. Just knowing that. So to get that ball, good awareness there. And I you know what? That's good coaching.
Yeah.
I give that to good coaching there. So now, Jacob Hespeler looking to capitalize. They're at their own 40-yard line. And the give is to Pineda. He's going to come back to the inside, and Lorne Park has that gobbled up there, and give him a gain of 1 on the play.
Yeah, he was swallowed up by a couple of Lorne Park defensive linemen there on the edge. Only picked up a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and long, and again, it'll be interesting to see what kind of passing offense Hespeler can muster into this wind. Again, the flags on those goalposts are just
wow.
They're horizontal right now.
This is unbelievable wind. Rolling to his right. Here's Watson rolling now. He's turning
wow,
around.
what a hit.
Oh, he's brought down. That's Cruikshank brought down by Noah Toskala.
Yep, Noah Toskala. He had a big game against Marcellinus in the Peel final too as well. Quarterback couldn't find any receivers, and he was taken down for a loss. About a 5-yard loss on that play.
Wow. So after getting the kick on the great play by Josh Laws running down after the punt, and they're out 2 and out, and Laws is back into punt again. Let's see how far this one goes. Standing at his own 21. Oh boy.
Another low kick.
Low kick. Bouncing down. That's a loose ball.
Fumbled.
Oh, he looks like Lorne Park picked it up there.
Yeah, that was another low kick. It probably didn't get more than 4 feet off the ground. It traveled 14 yards past the line of scrimmage. Lorne Park returner fumbled it, but he fell on top of it. Again, I really question, maybe the idea of even punting it all into that wind. I don't think you're going to see him punt it any farther than that into the wind.
No, not in this wind.
But I guess it was 3rd and 14, so it's pretty tough to go for it in that situation.
Yeah. So
I remember at Lorne Park being in the Peel final about 3 years ago, though, and the wind was so strong on that day that no team punted in the wind. Punts would have gone backwards for sure. It was that strong that day.
What, 100-mile-per-hour winds?
It was unbelievable. Yeah.
Wow,
no
that's
team
crazy.
attempted any punts into the wind.
So it's going to bring up first down, starting at the Jacob Hespeler 54. Smotis looking over the middle, incomplete. Behind his intended receiver there, Ryan DeFlorio.
Yeah, you know what? He came open there, but there was a linebacker. I'm looking. I think it was number 34. Nope, can't be 34. But I think a linebacker might have got his hands on it, might have tipped that a little bit. I think it was 38, Logan Hall, defensive back.
Logan Hall was there. He was open, though.
Yeah, he was open.
Just a little bit behind him. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Jacob Hespeler 53.5-yard line. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 wide receivers. Now it's all sorts of motion. Lorne Park loves the motion here.
Yep.
Coming down. Out of the shotgun. Complete. What a nice throw there. Nice pitch and catch. Number 83 making the reception there, Will Manko. He'll be about, call it 2 yards short of the first down, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? Again, he ran another hook. Manko caught the ball at about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. He broke 1 tackle, picked up another about 3-4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. And again, the offense is, of course, staying on the field here.
Yeah, their offense is staying on the field. They're going to go for it on 3rd down. The play comes in.
They're bringing in Taggart. They're bringing in
big man there.
the big man, Seth Kirkham, again, too.
Yeah. comes Kirkham. I would expect Kirkham probably get the ball here, Dave.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll find out. Kirkham is in the backfield in the shotgun on 3rd and 1. Now Kirkham coming for the block. Yeah, it's a quarterback draw. And it's a first down. Nice play there. Actually, it was Page again. Sorry, check that. It was Page on the Wildcat.
Yeah, that's the second time on 3rd and short. They've taken the running back, Jacob Page, lined him up in the shotgun and quarterback position and just direct snap, and he's just going straight towards the line of scrimmage. Cut it right a little bit to pick up the first down there. Lorne Park offensive line is really good. They have about 2 or 3 players there that are especially drawing the interest of a number of scouts from different teams.
And 13-2. That's a first down. Nice play there. He's got breakaway speed, Page, as well. Here comes that motion again. Out of the shotgun. Quarterback back in the game. That's Christian Smotus. Back to throw. He's looking deep. Incomplete. Pass was intended there for number 83. Or sorry, check that. Looking for number 89, Ryan DeFlorio.
Yeah, he was looking. He just ran a fly pattern down the sideline. There was really good coverage there by the defensive back. The safety was coming over to help too. I thought the receiver just kind of stopped for a second. Should have kept running his route. Might have got under it.
Yeah, there was a couple. There was a Jacob Hespeler defensive back in the vicinity, but I agree with you, Dave. If he would have kept running on that, it might have been a TD. Nice throw there. Got to like the throw by Christian Smotus. So this will bring down second down and 10.
We've only seen their leading rusher, Frank Mensah, get the ball, I think, only one time today.
Yeah, he was one of our players to watch. We were talking before the game.
Yep. Oh,
look like offside. No. Oh, look at this.
Mensah.
There it is. You just called it. There's Mensah right there, and he's going to have a first down for Lorne Park.
Well, Mensah is the name for that genius organization, isn't it? So, I mean, I think
Mensah.
The fact that I called his name right there, does that get me membership in that organization?
We'll have to talk about that after. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I may have maybe a little overconfident there. But, no, it was good to see Mensah finally get the ball there. He picked up about 12 yards on the draw, picked up the first down.
He's got good vision, nice vision there to get that first down as well. And a lot of speed.
Another fifth-year player there who's had, got to experience a lot of success with this program.
It's fantastic. So here we go, first down and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line of Jacob Hespeler. Back to throw Smotus. He's looking to the end zone. Man, open.
Him.
Touchdown. And the pass was complete to Will Mankel.
Yeah, you know what? 27-yard touchdown pass. Manko lined up at the slot position, just run a simple streak down the field. He got behind the DB, and Smotus put the ball in there perfectly.
Lorne Park with the extra points to come would be up potentially 20-2, but they are really doing the job on Jacob Hespeler. They seem more ready than Jacob Hespeler defensively.
Yeah,
looks like they've done their homework.
Well, like I said, this team has such a great commitment from their players when it comes to preparation.
Right.
When it comes to watching film, they've created a culture at that school that is really the envy of certainly every program within the region. Mm-hmm. Again, they're a good team. Are they the best team that we're going to see today? I do not think so. I think there's teams that are actually, I'll say it, far better. But this team is well coached. They play as a team, and they will do different things on different weeks. They're not just going to run a vanilla cookie-cutter offense or defense.
Check down Charlie.
Yeah, they are going to adjust their game to their opponent, and I think we're definitely seeing we're seeing that today and the success they've had.
So let's go through the games today. This is our game, the Central Bowl. We got the Metro Bowl coming up at 1. We got the Western Bowl coming up at 4. And the Golden Horseshoe Bowl coming up at 7. And those games, again, can be seen on cable14now.com. Or if you're in the Hamilton area, Cable 14.
Yeah, the Metro Bowl is a true Metro Bowl this year. It's the public champion Richview versus the Catholic champion Michael Power. Then the game after that has got probably a lot of it's probably the number one game on the schedule. Everyone's talking about London South versus Holy Names from Windsor. And the last game has my alma mater, Notre Dame from Welland, Ontario.
Ooh.
Shout out to Tim Biskey, my ex-teammate who's coach there. And they're playing St. Thomas More, the local Catholic team, who probably has one of the best running backs I've ever seen. He ran for 500 yards last week against Holy Trinity. 500.
He's got to. We were talking before the game. Michael Kritzike has probably got to be one of the best running backs in the country.
We call him Adrian Peterson.
He doesn't he? Yeah. Doesn't he have that Adrian Peterson mentality the way he runs?
Absolutely.
As here we go, kickoff, and again, Seth Robertson taking the kickoff here. Will he give up the rouge?
Uh-oh.
No. He's bringing it out.
Oh,
And
geez.
he is smacked in the end zone. And that is going to be a single point that he'll probably never forget.
Yeah, you know what? He could have taken the single point and not taken a beating. He decided to take both.
I don't understand why he didn't take a knee there. He's one of their better wide receivers as well.
Yeah, and
We haven't called his name much, so.
And you know what? Again, it was a low kick, but the returners weren't deep enough. You remember the start of the game when Hespeler kicked off. Lorne Park had the returners deep in the end zone. Hespeler had their returners on the 10-yard line, and the kick got over his head. It got in the end zone, and he paid the price. And I believe that was 17, Chris Haggard, who scored 2 touchdowns today, who literally drove him into the ground extremely hard.
That is going to hurt probably after the game. But he's probably not going to feel it right now.
No.
So here comes Jacob Hespeler, down 21-2. Oh, sorry, that's not. Was that the rouge? Anyway, back to throw is Watson. Look out, stripped.
Yeah.
No, his arm is going forward. There's that old tuck rule coming into effect.
Oh, do not bring up the tuck around me. I'm an Oakland Raider fan. That is the only time in my life I ever screamed at my TV.
Boy.
To me, that Patriots dynasty is built on a lie, on the worst call in the history of NFL football.
I am not a Bill Belichick fan as well, so I'm with you all the way, Dave. I remember watching that game. Back to throw, flags down.
Oh, jeez.
And the question completes to Pineda on the screen, looking to cut it to the middle. He'll be close to a first down. We got flags down at the 38-yard line. We'll check that.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, as you were just alluding to a minute ago, they got the rouge on that kickoff, so that's why it's 21-2
21,
now.
sorry. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. So 21-2. Gotta love the rouge.
Well, again, when it's earned, yes. That was another earned one. So I'll give a thumbs up to that one.
Dave, I know you love the rouge.
Not the missed field goals, though. I'll tell you later on. I got the rouge, or the field goal story of all time later on.
All right. So what's the? I didn't catch the penalty there. Well, it's going to bring up third down. So.
Yeah. Well, now to me, this is a very questionable call. They're on their 42-yard line. It's 3rd and 3. They're into a stiff wind. You've tried to punt against the wind twice. You only kicked it 15 yards.
Mm-hmm.
You're down 21-2.
Yeah, Law's back to punt. He's standing at his own 28. No, I agree, Dave.
I mean, I would expect a fake here, but if you're Lorne Park, you're sure as heck expecting a fake too.
Oh, you look at the linebackers and the linemen. Looks like totally they're expecting the fake.
Yeah.
There's Dawes. No, it's going to be a kick, and
it's
it's blocked. And falling on it is number 55, and that was Seth Kirkman. And Lorne Park takes over at the Jacob Hespeler 39-yard line.
Yeah, you know what?
Questionable call, Dave. There we go.
Yeah, 3 guys came in there, easily blocked. They're lucky it actually didn't get blocked and go backwards the other way for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, again, I just really got to question that call. I think they should have gone for it.
I expected a better effort here. I mean, Jacob Hespeler, they probably haven't seen this kind of competition yet, right? I mean, looking through their, Dave, just looking through how much they've won by. I mean, they got here beating Brantford Collegiate November 21st in the Kawasa Championship 26-10, but 39-13, 32-1, 45-9.
Got a lot of easy victories.
Right? So.
But that first drive, they looked really good. They just haven't done much since then.
It seems like it. Here we go. First down. Back to throw.
Okay.
Incomplete. Knocked down at the line. I believe that was number 51, and that was Keenan O'Toole.
Yeah, you know what? They got good pressure in there. I still think, you know what, I'm not going to count Jacob Hespeler out yet because, again, they have scored so many points in their games. They've put over 50 points 3 times this year. They got in the 40s 3 other times. But I think they're really going to have to take advantage of whatever quarter they get, the wind in the second half. They're going to have to do their damage then because the wind is definitely playing a factor for them in this quarter.
4:15 left to go. Second down and 10 at the 38-yard line of Jacob Hespeler. Out of the shotgun is Smotus. Looking to his right, throws, and that ball intercepted. Maybe that's what Jacob Hespeler needs.
They really need that.
As that pass was picked off, I believe, by Pineda.
Yeah, number 3 Pineda got that. Again, there's another example of a player playing both sides of the ball.
Flag down. Holding call against Lorne Park, and that penalty is declined emphatically by our game show host referee, and that is Mr. Kelly. So it'll be Jacob Hespeler ball.
Hey, Kelly, that's a good Irish name.
Isn't it?
You gotta leave him alone. I'm
Oh,
Irish.
I love the Irish. Oh,
Yeah.
Irish is good.
Yeah.
Irish is good. Irish is good.
Yeah.
How would you say it in Irish? Give me an Irish accent.
Lord Jesus. No, I guess that was almost like Newfie. That was horrible.
No, you sound like a Newfoundland.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just not gonna do the accents.
All right.
That's just.
Okay,
I'm
first
gonna
down
stick
at
to
10.
football.
First down at 10. Handoffs up the middle, and this is Pineda. Give Pineda about 3 or 4 on the play. This is a critical drive, I think, for Jacob Hespeler to get some points on the board.
Absolutely. There's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. You know, putting points on the board is very, very important, but even if they can't do that, if they could at least get 30 or 40 yards and tilt the field in the other direction, they can't give the ball up deep.
Back to throw Watson, second down. Passes. Caught by Robertson. First time we called his name today, making a catch. He's one of Jacob Hespeler's big play guys, and he'll have a first down.
Yeah, and you know what? And that was an impressive throw. It was only about a 10-yard out, but again, into this wind, that was a good shot. They're going to need more of that, though.
Yeah, that was a great throw into the wind. The wind's kind of died down a little. Not really, actually.
It comes and goes. It comes and goes, you know.
It's all over the place. Back to throw, looking and caught. This is one of the number 7s, and I believe that's Aiden Carter making the catch there, and it'll be close to a first down.
Yeah, the slot ran about an 8-yard hook, broke 1 tackle, picked up a couple more yards. Picked up the first. I think he picked up the first. No, it looks like he might be about a yard close, calling for a measurement.
Close. It'll be very, very close, maybe inches close.
Yeah.
Calling for the measurement?
Yeah, I don't know why the downs marker is only standing at 5 yards, though.
I don't know why either.
I tell you, it's very frustrating. At least here we got, I guess you're going to call them professional guys on the chains. But at high school games where you got some teenagers doing it and they're not really paying attention and they're on their cell phones and stuff, it drives me crazy.
And pretty much the referees yell at them, like, what are you guys doing? I've seen that a lot.
And you know, and sometimes you'll see, again, just the random teenager like doing the time. Some schools don't have scoreboards, so it's just some kid with a little stopwatch, and you're at their mercy.
Right.
Yeah, there was one game a few years ago. I almost wanted to take a life. I was so frustrated.
Oh boy. But anyways,
I'm a man of peace, though. My parents raised me well.
Dave is a man of peace. That's a Jacob Hespeler first down on the measurement. Back to throw. Krutchnik passes complete to Seth Robertson again.
Good job.
Making a move, going to the outside. And he gets out of bounds at the 51-yard line. And a first down for Jacob Hespeler.
Yeah, it looked like they ran that play that they did a couple of plays ago. Robertson ran like a 10-yard out. And, you know, instead of going out of bounds, he juked a guy and got him another 10 yards. But, yes, is that the quarterback that's down?
Oh, I believe that might be Krutchnik. No, well, I can't tell if it's number. Can't get the number right now, but again.
Got a Lorne Park player down as well.
Oh, we got 2 players down on the field.
I think the Lorne Park player is number 44, Michael Ugliano, who actually used to go to my high school at St. Francis Xavier.
There we go.
He transferred over, and he's having a good season for the Lorne Park Spartans.
Yeah, 5'10". Michael is 5'10", 185 pounds. Still can't get the number of the Jacob Hespeler player that's
I'm
down.
just thinking by the location of where that injured player is, it's probably the quarterback.
Might be. I think you're correct there. As the whole stadium.
Well, hold on. Here comes one, so it's not one.
It's not Krutchnik.
No.
Kuchnik as coming off the field now and getting a little hand here is Michael Ugliano. But everybody's tending now to the player, the mystery player that's down. We think it's the quarterback. But they got if Krutchnik, just to say, now if Krutchnik says
It's getting up now. Let's see.
Krutchnik is down. No, it's
That's
not.
I think it's
That's
a lineman.
lineman.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to love that for the public address announcer.
Yeah, John's got really good eyes.
That's unbelievable.
He must have had the laser surgery, too. He must have went to a better doctor.
Oh, I where did you get yours?
LASIK MD.
Oh, you went to LASIK. Okay.
Assembly line.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jacob Hespeler setting up now. First down at their own 51-yard line, looking to get some points before halftime. Back to throw. Okay, incomplete. The pass was dropped. My goodness.
Yeah, the laser eye surgery was really interesting. I remember when I had it done, it was going to be about $2,200, and they said, if we add this certain thing to the procedure, it'll cost an extra $100. I go, what does it do? They say it saves more of your cornea. I go, well, who wouldn't want to save more of your cornea? Like, don't make that a choice. Just throw it into the base price, right?
Yeah, throw it in, right. I don't understand that. Krutchnik back to throw. pass. Oh my
geez.
goodness. Almost intercepted as that pass was a pick six the other way. Jacob Pace had that read all the way.
Well, you know what? That's the third time they've run that play in about the last 6 plays. So
Yep.
good on the DB that he recognized that. But, yeah, that should have been a pick six the other way.
Oh,
Jacob
goodness.
Hespeler got really lucky.
Well, that was Hayes coming up, and if that ball was caught, this game would have been out of hand, 28-2.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking at the bowl games yesterday, a lot of teams started off slow and then picked it up in the second half as well, Dave.
Definitely. And we had some close games yesterday. That's what made yesterday really good. The matchups were good. The games were close.
And this is a good matchup here today. So here's Dawes standing back at his own 37. There's the kick, and it dies again.
Yeah.
And it's dying down and picking it up, and there's the no yards call, getting to the 50-yard line. And that's where the Spartans will start.
Yeah, so they had a 3rd and 10. Again, they were on their own 51 with 2:29 left. They chose to punt. The punt went 14 yards. Now you got a no yards, so that's going to take off 5 or 15, depending on what it is. I just really question the logic of trying to punt into this wind.
I don't understand. Like, it's all or nothing pretty much in OFSAA, right? I mean, I know they're trying to punt the ball. I agree with you, Dave, but yeah, you got to go for it.
Just you have to realize the conditions are not allowing that, and
That's
your kicker's shown he's only going to kick it 15 yards after the penalty. It's only 10. Just go for it.
Yep. So first down at midfield for the Spartans. Quarterback Samota's still in there, and there's the jet sweep coming around the outside.
Nice.
This is Page. Look at the speed there. And they give him about 8 or 9 on the play. Jacob Page having a heck of a game so far for Lorne Park.
Yeah, Page was really good in the Peel final, too, against Marcellinus. He's a versatile player. He can play out of the backfield, played from the receiver position as well.
So setting up first down at the 46-yard line, 2:21 and counting down left till halftime here.
Jacob Hespeler cannot allow any points on this drive. They need a stop here. They need something to make them feel good about themselves before the half.
Big time. Needs some kind of momentum. I agree. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1 out of the shotgun. Let's see if maybe throw the ball deep here.
Yeah, I take a shot.
No, it's going to throw,
Good.
and
Okay.
almost intercepted as in the vicinity was, I believe, Pineda.
Pineda, yeah. You know, that was
Should've picked it off.
That was a dangerous pass. The receiver was well covered underneath and on top. The quarterback tried to thread it in there, and it was, not ill-advised. But they got 3rd and 1.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the 46-yard line. Lorne Park's certainly shown more, I think I would say, guts in this game in terms of third down situation, more confidence. And we're seeing it again here. Probably direct snap to Page is what I predict.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. It's Page again out of the Wildcat. And he fumbles the ball. And it is picked up by the Jacob Hespeler Hawks. And that is number, I believe,
13?
34. Was it 34?
Couldn't tell.
Check that.
But I'll tell you what happened on that play. The fullback was motioning forward, and the snap actually hit the fullback before it got to Page, and that's why it was lying there on the ground for the Jacob Hespeler defender to fall on. So this is what they needed. This is what they needed. They got a chance now to go into the half, get a score.
Now it's time to do something on offense for these Jacob Hespeler Hawks. 1 man in the backfield, 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. And it's Seth Robertson on the jet sweep.
Nice
cutting it
cutback.
to the middle.
Nice
cutting to the
cutback.
outside. Still going. Cutting to the middle. He's got room.
He's going.
10, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jacob Hespeler.
Wow, what a
Seth
play.
Robertson on the jet sweep.
What an athletic play. Took the jet sweep. Looked like he was only going to pick up about 5 yards. Cut it inside. Beat a number of tacklers, and then took it about, 55 yards, 60 yards?
60 yards.
And you know what? That's taking advantage of the opportunities. I was just saying they absolutely need to do that. Lorne Park doesn't make a lot of mistakes. They made one little mistake, and Jacob Hespeler made them pay.
There it is right there. This is exactly what we talked about, Dave. This is what they needed going into halftime. Still 1:39 left to go.
You know what?
Yeah.
And again, that was into the wind, so keeping it on the ground was conservative. But, you got a playmaker like that. All he needs to do is just do what he just did right there.
Exactly. Get the ball in your playmaker's hands, and that's what they did. 100%. Extra point to come for number 44, Morgan. Kick is up, and it's good.
We got a game now.
21-8 is
Should be 9.
Should be 9.
Yeah, here it is.
Comes. Okay, scoreboard guys got it. We're up to date with them.
I'm really interested in what kind of kickoff we're going to see here. Again, they're kicking into the wind. I would try. I mean, it's not going to go deep. So I would try, one of those moon shots right to left or left to right, have it hang up in the air and try and get the ball right back.
Right.
I don't think there's much of a risk in doing that because if you try and kick it deep, it's not going to go deep anyway. So do something to try and get the ball back.
And if they don't get the ball back, if they kick it to Lorne Park, a quick 2-and-out would be what the doctor ordered for these Jacob Hespeler Hawks.
Yep.
So kicking off is going to be number 17, and it's Josh Laws, 6'2", 180, listed as kicker and defensive end.
With that Lorne Park kick return arrangement, they only got 4 guys up front there. Dribbler right down the middle. The kicker might have a chance if they tried what the Lorne Park tried earlier.
Let's see. There it is.
That's exactly what they tried.
Right up the middle.
It's
a loose ball. Oh, and it takes a Lorne Park bounce. The Argo bounce. I could say that to you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I couldn't say it to Wayne last night.
No, that's all right. Yeah. Well, you know what? They tried what I said they should try. The only problem was he didn't kick it exactly straight. He kicked it a little bit to the right, and that's where the up back was.
Right.
One of the members on the front line there for Lorne Park. Had it gone straight, I think they would have got it for sure.
That looked to me like I thought Jacob Hespeler was going to get that ball on the onside kick.
Yeah, they had
Good
a chance.
call, though. You called it.
They had a chance. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go buy lottery tickets because I've called a couple of things here today.
You should,
so it's
Dave,
my lucky
day. We got
day.
a variety store down the street here. Look, we can see it from our booth.
Yeah.
It's staring right at you. See that?
There you go. Oh, Dollarama, too. I'll go buy some energy drinks. Get through this very long day.
Oh, I agree. I'm going to be here all day, too. I can't wait. Back to throw. And there, looking deep.
Oh, he's going to
almost intercepted. Should have been picked off.
Absolutely.
Wow. Dropped by number 14. That's Owen McDonald.
Yeah, you know what? The slot back 89 to Florio was running a fly right down the hash marks, down the seam, and the DB stepped in front. It was right in his hands.
Wow, that ball was dropped. He looked like he was looking up the field before he caught that ball, and that happens a lot.
Yeah, it's possible, but like I said, Lorne Park doesn't make a lot of mistakes. They got to capitalize on those. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go, 2nd down and 10. 1:30 left to go till halftime. Been an entertaining ball game so far. Back to throw, going deep down the sidelines, incomplete. Pass was intended for number 89, Ryan De Florio.
Yeah,
and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
There was excellent coverage by 13, Luke Robertson, who's a 6'2", 170-pound defensive back. He had him blanketed the whole way. Had the quarterback looked across the center, he would have seen Manco, his slot back, come across wide open at about 15 yards downfield.
Yeah, that was great coverage, just blanketing him and kind of boxing him out to look back at the ball as well.
Yeah, Smotus really kind of keyed on him right from the start. He didn't really look around or go through his progressions. He just decided, this is where I'm going to throw it. I'm going to put it up.
Yep.
And the defensive back made it impossible.
Okay, so it's going to bring up 3rd down in a punting situation for the Lorne Park Spartans, up 21-9. It's a running punt, and it's a nice one.
Yeah.
Coming down, but I believe that's
good tackle.
Krushnick, the quarterback, making the catch there, and a nice tackle there in special teams, and that's going to bring up 1st down and 10. Or sorry, that was Aiden Carter. That was number 7. Check that. So Jacob Hespeler started at the 20-yard line, 1st down.
So Lorne Park uses 2 different punters. They're both defensive linemen. You don't hear that a lot. I'm a defensive lineman / punter. And, if you're playing both those positions, you're definitely going to call yourself a defensive lineman first and not a punter. But quite often on their punts, they'll take the snap and they'll kind of roll right to see if there is a chance to just take it and run. And I've seen them do that a couple of times this year. And if it's not there, they just hoof it downfield and it's close to the sideline and they got an effective kick there.
So here's a chance here maybe for Jacob Hespeler to get some points on the board. 1:18 left to go till halftime. Down 21-9. Momentum kind of shifting a little bit. As there's, the handoff to Seth Robertson coming on the jet sweep, cutting to the middle, getting to the 27-yard line. Positive gain on 1st down for Jacob Hespeler.
Yeah, it was a good run. It was about 7 yards, and then the DB, Sam McKenzie, just sort of identified it, came out of nowhere, and really made a nice tackle.
So running out of the hurry-up offense. Krushnick back in the shotgun. Turns the other way. This is Pineda. Pineda gets the call. Running up the middle. He'll have a 1st down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, got the 1st down. Tackle was made by Chris Haggart. With only a minute left, though, they're not going to be able to have enough time to be able to run the ball all the way down the field. They're going to have to start throwing it.
As we know, high school football time goes down in a hurry. So 1:02 left. Play is whistled in. Back to throw. Krushnick has room to run if he wants, and he's going to take off and run. He's going to have a first down, putting his head down and getting to the 50-yard line. Call it the 48, and a first down for the Hawks.
Good scramble, about 13 yards. Again, the way the clock works in Canadian ball in the last 3 minutes of the second and fourth quarter, it's stop time after each play, but once the referees put the ball down and reset, the clock's going to start running, as is going to happen right about now.
52 seconds left to go to halftime. Clock is underway. Out of the shotgun is Krushnik. Up the middle, Pineda, not this time. He is met after a gain of 1. I believe that was number 55.
Yeah.
That was Seth Kirkham making the play, Dave.
Yeah, Kirkham again is another guy who had a really good game in the Peel final. And he's shown some versatility here, getting in on offense every now and then, too.
And a timeout called by Jacob Hespeler here.
Yeah. So, again, Lorne Park was in a really interesting final in the Peel final a few years ago. The wind was so strong. They were trailing 11-9 against Marcellinus. There was a minute left. Marcellinus was on their own 1. Right. And they literally gave up a safety to give up the lead because they knew if they would have punted, it wouldn't have gone very far. It's a tie game. And then on the last play of the game with less than a second left, Lorne Park had like about a 55-yard punt single to win the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
The old rouge to win the game.
Yeah, and that, again, that's a rouge that you should award. You kick it that far. Again, missed field goals, no way. But on punts, kickoffs, sure.
I'm with you there.
Do that.
I can't. I really don't like the missed field goal, the single point. Like, I mean, why should you be rewarded a single point when you miss a 25-yarder or 30-yarder, right?
Well, it's Canadians. We're nice, right? We're nice. We want to make people feel good about themselves.
What do they call the Canadian Football League? Can't friggin' lose. Right? So out of the shotgun, it's crushed it. Under pressure. Down he goes. First one there was number 1, and that was Luke Tajerna.
Tajerna, yeah.
The 6'2", 205-pound defensive end just crushing the quarterback.
Yeah, I've seen Tajerna play a few times. He's got a real nasty disposition. And, again, I've also seen him punt, too, and he's got a good leg, and he can get downfield pretty quick. He's another versatile Lorne Park player.
So that's going to bring up third down. 38 seconds timeout called by Lorne Park, and a good call here. That's
a smart timeout.
Absolutely, especially with this wind. Who knows what's going to happen with this punt, right?
Yeah.
So standing back is the punter is Josh Laws. What a beautiful day, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? And it looks like Hespeler's going to have at least one guy on side this time, which makes sense.
Look at that. Yeah, up top there.
So because these punts, again, are only going 14 yards. Now he's moving up, which I don't know why.
Yeah. So Laws standing at his own 28-yard line. Let's see how far this one goes. Well,
that hung way up in the air.
And
yeah, ref's blowing it down.
They're reffing that, I think, because of the safety reasons.
Yeah, that one got up in the air, and it just kind of hung there like a butterfly dancing around. And it traveled about 10 yards past the line of scrimmage, and the refs blew the whistle just for safety purposes.
So here we go. Lorne Park with 31 seconds left to go, up 21-9. Can get some points going into halftime as well. So, I mean, this is a big drive. This is a big drive for Jacob Hespeler to stop them.
I think you're going to see him take a deep shot here. I know in the Peel final, Lorne Park ran a couple of good route combinations where we've got a slot running an out and up, sometimes called a wheel. And I wouldn't be surprised.
I
wouldn't be surprised if we saw it here. We haven't seen it yet. And if I call this one right, I definitely am buying those lottery tickets.
Oh my goodness! Back to throw. Looking, pass, incomplete, in and out of the hands of number 19, Farquharson.
Okay, you know what? 83, the slot did run the wheel, and the quarterback was staring down that inside receiver. If he looked at him, he was open. I'm not just saying that. It's true. And at halftime, I'm running to that store.
And it's looking right at Dave Morrissey's eyes, and he just keeps looking at the store. Everybody who's watching at home, if we had a camera, could see this. Yeah. But anyways, it's going to bring up second down and 10.
I got to pay for my daughter's university tuition somehow.
There you go. Back to throw Simotis. Over the middle. This one is caught. It's Farquharson making the catch this time, and that's going to be a first down for the Lorne Park Spartans at the Jacob Hespeler 35.
Yeah, you know what? And they got it down there. They're certainly in field goal range, easily within field goal range, given that they had the wind behind them. But I don't think Lorne Park wants to settle for that just yet.
Wow, 20 seconds left to go to halftime. Play whistled in. Lorne Park going. Simotis out of the shotgun. Looking to over the middle again. Farquharson making the catch. Brought down at the 15-yard line. Nice tackle there by Luke Robertson, defensive back, 6'2", 170, Dave.
Yeah, and there's 10 seconds left. They got time to run two plays here.
Well, still going. Having the wind. Able to
Well, now the clock's
convert.
running, so I think now they're going to have to just call timeout.
That's timeout called. So they're going to think about it here.
Well, you know what? I think they're being conservative. They got the kicker out on the field here.
Yeah.
So I think they're just going to say, you know what? 8 seconds is going to be a little tough to maybe get 2 plays in for sure. Let's just take the 3 and go in up by 15 points.
And we have Rowan Hancock's in the game. Looks like it's lining up for the field goal here. But what a couple nice throws there.
Yeah.
From quarterback Simotis finding Farquharson over the middle. First one he dropped, and after that going right back to him, having the confidence to go right back to him, right?
Well, you know what? Farquharson had a good season. He caught 20 balls for 284 yards. So I'm sure, his quarterback felt confident going back to him.
Okay.
How cool would a fake be here?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, my God.
And everybody moved except for the center.
Well, Lorne Park obviously had a fake on because literally 10 players on the Lorne Park team went out in motion and they were going to design some bizarre play. So that's another one I've called there.
That's beautiful. That should be on the plays of the week or something.
Yeah,
I love
it's too
seeing
bad.
that
It's too
stuff,
bad there was a
man.
penalty. I wanted to see how that one would have worked out. There's no way.
Everybody moved, and the center just looking up. What are you guys doing?
They're doing it again. They're doing it again.
Oh, look at this.
This is a play that would have multiple options.
Oh my goodness.
Multiple options here.
Okay.
Everyone's gone out in motion.
And this is This is Tajarna throwing. Incomplete. That was a risky call, and that's going to end the first half. But what a way to end the first half.
Yeah, so for the people at home, again, 10 players went out in motion there.
Okay, so that's the end of the first half. The score, the Lorne Park Spartans 21, the Jacob Hespeler Schoolhawks 9. We will be back for the third and fourth quarter on CanadaFootballChat.com. Welcome back to Tim Hortons Field here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. It's OFSAA Day 2 Central Bowl. ROPSA champions, Lorne Park Spartans, up 21-3 over the Kawasa champions, Jacob Hespeler Hawks. My name is Mike Karafalides, along with Dave Morrissey, a scout with the Sir Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks. Dave, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, first half we saw Hespeler show some really interesting offense at the start. They had a field goal. They took it off the board after a penalty, and then they tried again. We got a missed field goal. And after that, they sputtered for a while. Lorne Park took a lead, and then right at the end of the half, Hespeler got a touchdown to make it a little bit closer at 21-9. But, Lorne Park kind of dominated, and the wind is certainly a factor. It's a swirling wind. It's coming and going right now. It doesn't look too bad. I think either team can still win this game. So I'm really looking forward to this second half.
The second half should be good. Lorne Park's going to receive the ball, and they're going to go into the wind. So what does Jacob Hespeler have to do to get back in this game, Dave?
Well, if they're getting the wind in this quarter, they have to take the lead in this quarter. I'm just going to be that blunt. They have to take the lead in this quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they can show more of their versatility with the wind because we saw them do some things going in that direction that we didn't see them do the other way.
I found that when they were getting the ball into Seth Robertson's hands, their playmaker, they were really, really making some good, getting the ball in your playmaker's hands, and that's one of them, and they are capitalizing.
Yeah, and that's why they got that touchdown near the end.
So they're going to go into the wind. The wind has really died down right now, as we talked about in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
It's kind of on and off.
Yep, definitely.
Right, but the winds today are supposed to pick up to 60 kilometers an hour at one point. Dave, so right now it is, maybe this is why Lorne Park is going into the wind.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Right?
Hespeler better be on their toes because we could see something funny right here right to start off.
And we've seen it already. We've seen lots of onside kicks in one to succession from Jacob Hespeler. So kicking off is going to be Hancock's. Picked up at the 23-yard line. On his feet is Pineda, still going, and he's going to be wrapped up at the 39-yard line, and that's where Jacob Hespeler will start. First down and 10.
Yeah, he drilled it deep to about the 20-yard line on the line drive. Kick returner got it, fielded it cleanly, brought it back about 19 yards.
So they're going to have the wind here. at their backs. Jacob Hespeler looking to capitalize, and I would take shots down the field big time. Look for Seth Robertson here. He's your guy. This guy can make lots of great plays.
Yeah, or do some of that stuff where they had both quarterbacks in at the same time.
Just don't forget, we have 2 number 7s, 2 number 4s in the game. And there's Robertson getting the call on the jet sweep and give him about 6 yards, 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, you know what? It was a good play. Again, another handoff on the jet sweep. It looked like he was going to get more than that, but a Lorne Park defender came in, made a good tackle. And Roberts is down.
Oh, this is not a good sign for the Jacob Hespeler Hawks, as Seth Robertson is down right now. And after a gain of 6, and he has not moved an inch yet, Dave.
Yeah, that's going to be bad if they lose a playmaker like him. That's gonna really affect what they're able to do.
Oh, that's good. They got him rolled over now.
Yeah.
As the whole stadium has come to a complete hush. A big Jacob Hespeler contingent has come to support them, but they really haven't had much to cheer about. But when they cheer, you can really hear them up here.
Yeah, and you know what? And Hespeler, again, they dominated their regular season, but they're in one of these regions, like they're from Cambridge, Ontario.
Yeah.
Winning their league isn't enough because they had to win their league, then they had to win a Quassa semifinal, and then a Quassa championship. Whereas a team like Lorne Park, I'm not disrespecting them when I say this, but all they had to do, in finger quotes, was win their league. So in one respect, Jacob Hespeler had a tough road because they had 2 more speed bumps to get here.
Right, I agree. So Seth Robertson coming off the field, hopping off, and it looked like he was favoring his right leg or maybe his right ankle, Dave.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't see him going to the bench there or anything. So I think I'll see him. We'll see him back in the game pretty quickly. Would be my guess.
And that would be a good sign for them. So this is going to bring down second up. This is going to bring up second down and 6. Rolling to his left. This is a throw to the outside, incomplete.
Yeah,
that's going to bring up third down.
7 intended for 7, I think. The quarterback was rolling right. He had one receiver out there. Really only had one option. He was patient waiting for the route to develop, and the receiver ran it out at about 15 yards, but quarterback overthrew him. There's pretty good pressure there from number 1, Luke Tejerna.
Yeah, Luke Tejerna, he's had a heck of a game so far. He's limping off right now, favoring his left leg.
And you know what? He actually had a leg injury near the end of the OFSAA final a couple weeks ago, so I wonder if he's re-aggravated that.
Oh, that would not be a good sign. He's had a great game so far for this Lorne Park as well.
Yeah, he's one of the players that's really impressed me by watching about 3 other games this season. He's a player that, again, a lot of scouts, a lot of different teams are going to have interested in.
So it's a third down punt for Laws, and this is an end over end, picking it up at his 27-yard line. On his feet, still going, cutting to the middle. This is Sam McKenzie. And with the flag down, getting up to the 49-yard line. We'll check the flag.
Yeah, it was a 27-yard punt return. Did a good job. Fielded cleanly. It was kind of difficult, too, because, the ball was going end over end. Looked like he was looking up into the sun, too, but that's probably going to come back because that laundry on the field there.
Yeah, the laundry's been – the referees have done a pretty good job today managing this game. There's a holding call right there, bring it back. But, Dave, one thing I cannot stand – is when referees try to take control of the game and are just throwing flag after every little thing, and there's no flow to the game. And there's been a flow to this game.
Definitely. They're letting them play to a certain extent. And yeah, I'm with you too. I've seen some games scouting in the summer in some of these summer leagues where literally I lost my will to live in terms of how many flags were on the field.
I just want to go home. I'm going home.
Yeah. There was one game I think I actually did leave early because I just got tired of it.
The shotgun, the 34-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Page, and he is stacked up after a gain of 1. Nice defense there by the Hawks as Mesa was on the tackle.
Yep. It was stuffed right immediately at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard.
Gain of 1. So it's going to bring up second down and 9 for the Lorne Park Spartans, up 21-9 here. Out of the shotgun is quarterback Christian Simotis. Back to throw, looking over the middle. Nice catch there. Cutting. Still going, number 83. That's Manko. He'll have a first down in midfield.
Yeah, you know what? Manko ran an underneath route, caught a hook at about 7 yards, and made a really good effort to bust a couple of tackles and get downfield for about a 25-yard gain.
So this is going to set up Lorne Park again. really, really doing a good job finding the middle of the field. It did a good job of that in the first half as well.
Christian Manco has caught a lot of balls this year. I remember talking to their coaches during the regular season. They were really high on him. He's not a very big receiver, but he's certainly shown sure hands every time the ball gets to him.
First down and 10 for the Lorne Park Spartans at midfield. Out of the shotgun is Simotis. The give is to number 27, Mensah. And I believe that's his second touch of the game, Frank Mensah, and he'll get about it maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he hasn't really had too many opportunities here, maybe 3 or 4 carries at most. He was swarmed by the defensive line there. Again, we had number 75, Riley Forbes, at 6'2", 315-pound defensive tackle.
He's a big boy from up here. I would like to stand beside him, see how really big he is.
Yeah.
But anyways, second down and 10. Play action. Simotis, incomplete. Pass was intended over at near the sticks.
Yeah, that was intended for Farquharson. But the defensive back was pretty good coverage there. Luke Robertson got in on it, might have knocked it away. Pretty good coverage. We've seen Robertson be pretty sharp on a couple of balls so far on the corner over there.
So this again, Cambridge doing the job. 8:54 left to go here in the second half, but Cambridge doing the job. Setting up the punt here on third down. And so let's see.
In that corner, Luke Robertson's got a perfect body for a defensive back. He's 6'2". He's got long arms. That's what we really look for, especially at Laurier.
Here we go. Here's the punt. It's a fake. It's a fake. Coming around the outside. And I don't know if he's going to.
Not even close.
Not even going to get the first down. He'll be close.
Yeah.
As that was the punter, Rowan Hancock's. Let's see where the spot. No, they're going to mark him out of bounds. It's going to be turnover on downs.
Well, I told you about that in the first half, that they'll do that out of their punt formation. They'll have their punter roll right, and I don't know if he actually has the ability to make the decision himself, or if it's pre-called. In that case, it looked like he was going to take off and run right away. It really didn't look like it was there, and Hancock's isn't exactly the fastest guy in the world. He needed 10 yards, and he only got about 6.
Now, if I'm Jacob Hespeler here, I'm going deep first play.
But you know what? I'd like that called again because it was into the wind, and so you don't really lose too much by going for it and not getting it.
Back to throw. Looks like he wanted to go swallowed up in the backfield. Sacked there. Sacked by number 96, Luke Medzik.
Yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah, you know what? Cal Duncan came in, and the quarterback did a good job ducking underneath him, but then Meshik came in and just nailed him.
Wow. He was going for the home run ball.
Yeah, lost about 7 or 8 yards there.
There's Pineda lined out wide. Out of the shotgun. Krishnik back in the game. Looking over the middle and caught.
Pass.
Nice pass there. The pass is complete to Brad Button.
Yeah, that was a great throw into double coverage. He drilled a seed downfield right into the receiver's hands. Receiver took a heck of a shot, held on, and now they got 3rd and 2.
I believe it's 3rd down and 2, and if I'm Jacob Hespeler, I'm going for it. I'm not going to be conservative like they were in the first half.
Yeah, and they got the wind behind them.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it looks like they're going for it.
And just to note, this is almost breaking a record for temperature in Hamilton today.
Oh, it's
very, very close. So here we go. 3rd down. Look at this.
Oh, he's going to bust it.
Krishnik. Touchdown, Jacob Hespeler Hawks. Wow.
You don't see that very often. We had a quarterback.
Sorry, that was Joel Watson. Check that. Sorry, Dave.
Now we had a quarterback sneak. He just went to the right, busted a tackle, and went all the way downfield for about 44 yards. Huge play.
Joel Watson in the game, one of the number 7s, making the play there. My goodness. That's exactly what Jacob Hespeler needed. It's 7:02 left to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's a brand new game, and like I said, this is the quarter they have to make it happen. They got to take the lead or at least come pretty close, because the 4th quarter, when they lose the win advantage, it's going to be tough for them.
What breakaway speed from Joel Watson.
Yeah, again, how often do you see a quarterback sneak go for a touchdown when it's, of that distance?
Extra point to come here from Morgan. It is up, and it is perfect. Our score is 21-16. We got a ball game, Dave.
Yes, we do. And again, not unexpected that this team would come back. Again, a team that's gone 10-0. You wouldn't expect them to roll over.
Yep.
They haven't had many close games, so maybe they haven't experienced any adversity. But when you got good players, they're going to eventually make plays.
Exactly what Jacob Hespeler needed, and the Jacob Hespeler contingent's crowd are coming to life here, trying to cheer their team on as they all got blue hats, and this is just a nice, beautiful scene here. Look at that right in front of us, Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to love it. And the Lorne Park fans are to the right, and our cameraman from CanadaChat.com is right below us here with our beautiful camera, and he just gave us a wave. I guess he can hear us.
Yeah,
well, that's that thumbs up, buddy.
Yeah, that's a great day, great day in
Number
Hamilton.
one, thank you so much at CanadaFootballChat.com for doing this. Mike Carafilides along with Dave Morrissey, 21-16. I can't sit down. This game is too good. So 7:02 left to go here in this third quarter. Here's the kickoff.
It's deep.
Nice kickoff. Down to the 5-yard line. Dropped by Page. Page picks it up. Still going to the outside, and he is ankle tackle. Gets out of it.
Yeah.
Still going. He's going to be swarmed and brought down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure who initially got his hands around his ankle, but they slowed him enough, and then about 5 guys came in and finished up, including number 44, Darian Morgan, the kicker. It's always good to see the kicker get downfield.
Unbelievable.
I remember I used to coach this kicker named Adrian Buxom. He ended up playing soccer for Laurier. All his kickoffs would go right to the end zone every time, and he'd be the first guy downfield, make the tackle before it got to the 20-yard line.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the kind of player you want.
Yeah, but he chose soccer instead of football at the next level, which really bugged me.
That always happens sometimes. That happens sometimes, whatever. So, just came into the booth is Trey Hamilton, my man. So he's going to be doing the games for Cable 14 on the sidelines. First down and 10 for Lorne Park. Handoff is to Page, cutting to the middle, trying to hurdle, and with the flag down, gets to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 5-yard run there for Page. It was really good. He did hurdle one ball carrier to get a couple extra yards. Flag on the field, or it's usually where we expect offensive holding, and that is, in fact, the call. So that's a big call. That's going to move it back 10 yards. And Jacob Hespeler certainly has the momentum right now. Lorne Park in a difficult situation, going to be facing 1st and 20.
Listen to the fans. If you can hear them at home. Cameraman, can you get a shot of the fans for us? Okay, there's the Lorne Park fans there, everybody. That's the Jacob Hespeler fans right there. There's a shot of the fans that are on contingents. Thank you to our cameraman for that. So we're at the 11-yard line. This is going to be 1st down and 10 for Lorne Park. Up 21-16.
1st and 20, actually.
Sorry, check that. 1st and 20.
Yep.
On the penalty.
And this is really significant time for Lorne Park. They're into the wind. They got a long yardage situation. You know, Hespeler's got the momentum here. There's 6 minutes left in the quarter. If they could get another touchdown or even 2 touchdowns, I think they might need that to hold on for the victory.
I agree. Is just waiting for whistle. Referee's clapping in the.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Talking to the Jacob Hespeler sidelines. He's saying, "Come on, let's go." And yep.
Ref's talking to Anthony Maggiacomo, who used to play for the Laurier Golden Hawks. He's one of the coaches for the Jacob Hespeler Hawks. He just sticks with teams named Hawks, apparently.
Oh, Hawks. Oh, he loves the Hawks.
He loves the Hawks.
Hawks.
He's also coached with the Cambridge Lions in the past.
Cambridge Lions, okay. Cambridge Lions. Oh, we're really trying to figure out what's going on in the field here. I think it was number 54, late substitution. I don't
know what happened. Yeah, he was late getting on, but I don't know why they were waiting for him.
Interesting. But anyway, 1st down and 20. Out of the shotgun is Simotis. He's under pressure, and down he goes.
Sacked.
At the 11-yard line.
So, yeah, there was 2 guys getting in there. One of the guys that made the tackle, we've called his name a few times, big number 75, Riley Forbes. May have actually got a yard, so it might not technically count as a sack, but still a very effective play with the defensive lineman getting in there and wrestling the quarterback to the ground.
You're really, really getting in there in a hurry. Great penetration by that defensive line for the Cambridge Hawks. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and call it 19.
Yep.
Call it 19. Out of the shotgun. Here's Simotis. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Single setback. Back to throw. Setting up a screen. It's to Page.
Oh, they sniffed
Terrible
that out.
Call. Brought down. Pineda was the first man there for the Cambridge Hawks.
Yeah, and
My
also in there was number 81, Tyrick Cujo, who sniffed out that play. I mean, it's very common to call a screen pass on a second and long, and sometimes it can be quite effective. But the defense saw that coming and they just sniffed it out.
Actually, I rephrased my comment. I think it was a good call into the wind when you're going into the wind like that.
But you know what?
You see that a lot in the CFL, NFL, the screen passes
Yeah.
on long, right? Second and long.
And when they work, they're great. But when they don't work, it's a bad call.
It's
So I
bad.
think that's probably what you meant.
Yeah, right. Exactly. When they work, that's the best call in the world. What a great call by the coach. But then
Yes.
if it's not, then the coach looks really bad.
So now Lorne Park is faced with a 3rd and 20 or something
boy.
here. They're going to have to punt. Their punter will be in the end zone.
They
And I
gotta
think
give
this
it
is
up
a
to 2.
guaranteed certainty they're going to give up 2 points.
So if they give up 2 here, this will, setting up in the end zone is the kicker, Rowan Hancock's. 2 men back. Xavier Pineda is
He's
back.
probably just going to take off, use every bit of the 20-second clock that he can here. It would be or even take smart.
taking
You know
the
what?
penalty.
That's smart. Use every second you can. You know you're going to give up the 2,
Yep.
so
And you're going
take the penalty.
take the penalty and take as much seconds as you can off the clock because I'm sure Lorne Park wants to get the win, right? And
Yeah, and you know what? And
In
even
the
though it's a
fourth quarter.
20-second clock with high school football, and with no 20-second clock actually being used here, the refs are always going to give them more than 20 seconds.
yeah, it seems
So
that way.
that's a smart coaching there to tell your player, let's just take the penalty. Let's get every second we can off that.
Absolutely. So back is Hancock's, and it looks like he's going to take
He'll probably move
the
around a
safety.
little bit.
He's going to run the kind of back up, say, come and get me if you can, and now he takes the safety. So that's going to make the score 21-18.
Yep, it's getting closer now, and there's 4:46 left in the quarter. Again, this is the quarter where Hespeler has to make it happen, and they're doing that so far. They're doing that so far. It was 21-9, now it's 21-18.
What a job by Jacob Hespeler's defense. And riding momentum after their touchdown to end the first half, riding the momentum going into the second half.
Yeah, you know what? That touchdown at the end of the second quarter was huge for them. It made them feel good about themselves before they went in before the half. And then again, it all came from, like a Lorne Park mistake. They had a 3rd and 1, snapped the ball directly. It hit the fullback in the hip. It fell on the ground. And then Hespeler, it was 1 or 2 plays later, big play, and they made him pay.
Exactly. So there's a safety touch here. So now within 3, Lorne Park is kind of on their heels just a little bit.
I think the key for Lorne Park is they got to get out of this quarter. They want to, take at least 2 or 3, maybe even 4 minutes off the clock. I think, they should try and let's see what their power run game has the next time they have the ball. But, now they got to kick off. They might find themselves behind by the next time they get the ball.
Yeah, here's the kickoff coming from the kicker.
We know that the returners are only lined up at the
Hancock's.
30, which makes sense because he's kicking in the wind. But if he could somehow get into it.
The wind has kind of died down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
So let's see how much of a kick Hancock's can get here. Lining it up at the 35. Here we go. And it's a squibber.
Low line drive.
Taking a bounce, coming down to one of the number 7s. And I believe that is Aiden Carter.
It's funny to hear you say one of the number 7s. It is kind of a bizarre thing with the lineup. I don't know how that sort of thing happens.
I don't know. I'm surprised actually the referees let them do that. Is that?
Well, you know what? I know in my league, I don't know. Just as a coach, I've just made sure that's never happened. I don't know why I would have
Of course.
two of the same number.
Yeah. That's interesting. I've never actually the games that I've broadcast. I've never seen that.
I mean,
except in Pee Wee football.
Or you'll see it in U.S. college football because some of those teams will have like 100 guys dressed, and so they will actually have some guys wearing the same number.
That is true. Good point. So first down and 10 for Jacob Hespeler at the 40-yard line.
Nice fake.
And the fake to Pineda, rolling to the outside and throwing incomplete. Was looking for number 7. Joel Watson was looking for Aiden Carter. Joel Watson was the first one number 7, was looking for the other number 7, Aiden Carter.
Yeah, and you know what? He didn't really notice Elijah Cruikshank downfield deep. If he could have stopped in his tracks, set his feet, and launched one downfield, he would have seen Cruikshank was about 10 yards open.
Cruikshank has played quarterback and wide receiver for this Cambridge Hespeler team. So this is second down and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle,
Good
and got the reception there. Pass is caught by number 7, and that is Aiden Carter.
Yep. good play. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone. He was actually boxed in by 4 different Lorne Park defenders, but the quarterback had an excellent throw and put it right where it needed to be, and he caught it.
First down and 10 out of the hurry-up offense. Krushnick back in a quarterback. The handoff is to Pineda, coming to the middle. Still on his feet, and give about a game of 5 on the play. Nice little run there from Xavier Pineda.
Yeah, and you know what, Phil, there was a tackle was made by Cal Duncan, but coming up from his free safety spot, Chris Taggart just laid a massive lick on the ball carrier there, and that's one of the reasons why all these schools are interested in Taggart, is because he is a really hard hitter.
Yeah, he's had a great game today for these Lorne Park Spartans.
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns too.
Yep, out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Over the middle, and another completion.
Yep.
And the big play guy is Aiden Carter again, making the catch and a first down for the Jacob Hespeler Hawks.
Yeah, receiver came out downfield, ran an in across the middle of the field, had to go to his knees to catch the ball, but it was an 11-yard gain, and they picked up first down. They're on a roll here.
Seems like they're really finding the middle there.
Yep.
First down and 10, out of the hurry up again. Faking, Krushnick, still going,
geez.
takes
What
a huge hit. Able to hold on to the ball. Penalty flag in the secondary. So let's find out the flag here.
That was a fake handoff and then a quarterback draw, and he got about 2 yards. And then again, Chris Haggard coming from a safety spot is just a killer with some of these hits.
So we'll get the call here. They're moving it up. Yeah, that's it. This penalty is against Lorne Park.
Oh, wow.
Necessary roughness call.
That's huge.
My goodness, they're going to move it up to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and we got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. It looks like Hespeler's got a really good chance to take the lead before this quarter ends.
Oh, big time. They really got the momentum right now. And really doing a good job switching the quarterbacks around, too.
Yes, they are.
Is back in the game and looking deep into the end zone. Oh. Incomplete penalty flag. This is going to be pass interference. Krushnick was the intended receiver.
You know what? That was it was a deep pass into the end zone. It was good. The receiver was there. I thought the defensive back made a good play on the ball.
I did too.
But I think the referee is going to disagree.
And we got one flag actually in the backfield as well. We got 2 flags down.
Oh, that's interesting. You'd expect that would probably be offensive holding.
So we'll get the call from our referee today. And again, it is Richard Kelly. So... man, but the Cambridge fans, the Hespeler fans have really come to life, and this team has come to life.
Yeah.
Here in this, I mean, it was pretty much, again, like, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's that drive at the end of the first half to get that touchdown and then able to carry that over into the second half.
Here we go with the decision.
Here we go. There's the interference. 2 penalties. And roughing the passer as well.
Wow.
Wow.
It's going to bring it to the 1-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. And pass interference. So we're going up to the 1-yard line.
And, wow.
My goodness. First down and goal for the Jacob Hespeler Hawks. Behind center is Joel Watson. Quarterback sneak.
I don't think he's
Did
there.
he get in?
Maybe at the end.
No,
maybe at the end.
No call yet. He's in.
Yep.
Touchdown. Jacob Hespeler, secondary Hawks. And they take their first lead of the ball game since the 2 rouges in the first quarter.
Yeah, they didn't have it initially, but he kept his feet moving and just got over the goal line. And they have done what they needed to do. Remember at the start of this quarter I said they needed to make it happen now. They needed to do it this quarter. They needed to get the lead because they have the win advantage and things are going to be different for them in the fourth quarter.
Extra point to come.
You know
what?
What?
A drive.
If I was Hespeler and I can stop Lorne Park on a 2-and-out in the next series, I might even use my timeouts this quarter just to make sure I get more time with this wind.
Whoops. Got a couple men that jumped there. We're going to get the call. It's either defensive offside. Looked like Lorne Park jumped first. Yeah, there's the call there. So it's going to be offside. Now that's going to be assessed on the kickoff. And the penalty was to number 44, Michael Ugliano. Jumping on the outside there. So that penalty will be applied on the kickoff. Extra point still to come here from Dwayne Morgan. And this will make it a 4-point lead if he's able to make it with 2:30 left in this third quarter. What a game.
Yep.
Unbelievable game, Dave. Morgan lining up. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is good. Our score, 25-21 for the Jacob Hespeler secondary Hawks out of Cambridge, Ontario, representing Kawasa.
Yeah, you know what? They were down 21-2, right?
Yep.
21-2. They got that touchdown before the half.
Right.
And they've taken advantage of the win. They've done what they've needed to do. Now, Lorne Park just needs to get out of this quarter. They just need to bleed the rest of this clock. They don't necessarily have to score this quarter, but they need to pick up a couple of first downs. Otherwise, they might find themselves, back near their goal line again.
Yeah, it's really been a game of momentum too, right?
Yep.
Like it was everything was with Lorne Park in the pretty much the whole first half, right? And now all of a sudden, Jacob Hespeler taking over after that drive in the first half, and it's been all Jacob Hespeler here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Hespeler looked good on their first series, and then at the very end, but about the middle 25 minutes of that, or the middle part of that first half, they didn't really do much offensively. So here we go.
Here's the kickoff.
Good kick.
What a beauty.
To the goal line.
Page is going to take it at the 1. Let's see if he finds a seam here. He's dragged down. Nice play there. Number 87, Devin Flaming, coming down to make the tackle on special teams.
It could have been Flaming, or it could have been Ethan Butler, because we have two 87s as well.
Oh. Oh, we have
You
two
didn't see
87s
that,
as well.
Yeah.
Well, the public address guy said Devin Fleming, so I guess he's just guessing with the 187.
Isn't that what they say? Especially if you're a referee or anything.
Dear.
If you're going to make a decision, if you're unsure, you want to sell it. You want to make it sound like you're confident, so no one will question your judgment.
That's right.
I think that's what the PA announcer's got that mindset.
Oh, he's a very confident man.
You think?
I think so. He's got a great voice.
There you go.
Anyways, first down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun. And he's back to throw over the middle. Nice catch there. In the flat, number 83. That's Will Manko. And give him a gain of 9 on the play.
Yeah, Manko again came across. He runs that route a lot where he's lined up at the slot position. He comes across the field, caught the ball, got about 9 yards. I think it was Xavier Pineda on the tackle there. So we got a 2nd and 1. Again, if I'm Lorne Park here, before I run this play, I'm using all 20 seconds. I'm thinking about that right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So 2nd down. And it's going to be 2nd down and I believe 1 yard to go, Dave.
Yep.
Out of the shotgun is quarterback Smotus. Back to throw, looking over. He's going deep, and that's going to be caught. And it dropped.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Dropped by number 83, Will Manko. And the wind just took that ball straight down. Right into Will Manko's hands, and he dropped it.
That was bizarre. That was like you threw it downfield as a 20-yard pass, and it hung up in the air forever.
Yep.
It might have been the easiest potential catch of Will's life, but he just couldn't hold on. And now Lorne Park's got a really interesting situation. It's 3rd and 1. It's a good full yard. They're on their own 32-yard line. They're into the wind. They're going to go for it. I think that's a smart decision because, again, if they punt, they might get 10, 15 yards.
I think it's a very smart decision. Exactly. I agree with you, Dave.
Quarterback's
100%.
in the shotgun then again, though. Sometimes short yardage, I'd rather see my quarterback under center.
I believe this is Page again.
Yep.
It's Page out of the Wildcat, and this is that same play that got the first down. But I don't know if he got it.
No, he didn't get it this time.
I don't think he got it. This might be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, you know what? He evaded one ball carrier in the backfield, and I thought he was going to pick it up, but then a couple other guys came in and filled the hole, and yeah, that's short. He lost the yard on that.
Oh, wow. Turnover on downs. They tried that same play with the direct snap to Page, and he didn't get it. Got to give credit to the Jacob Hespeler defense. They are coming alive.
Well, you know what? They've seen that play a few times on short yardage, the direct snap to Page. They probably knew it was coming again, and they sold out and they filled the center of the field, and they stuffed him for a loss.
My goodness. So 25-21. 45 seconds left to go here in this third quarter, and this has been shaping up to be a beauty. This is the opening game on Tuesday morning. We couldn't ask for anything else here in OFSAA the Central Bowl.
Feels like September.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun.
Nice fake.
And look at the fake. Still into the middle. And getting close to a first down is quarterback Joel Watson.
Yeah, it was a good fake. Again, we faked the handoff to the slot coming around, and quarterback dropped the middle. And Chris Haggard again came up from his free safety position, filled it, and we got about 7 yards. This is a huge play for Lorne Park. This is probably going to be the last play of the quarter.
2nd down and 3 Out of the shotgun again, and the give is to Pineda. Pineda cutting to the inside. He's going to have a first down.
Yes, he does.
For the Cambridge Jacob Hespeler Secondary School Hawks.
Yeah, he got the first down. I think they might run one more play this quarter. The clock's stuck on 1 second.
At 1 second.
I don't know
here.
why the clock would have stopped.
Yeah, they're going to get one more play.
There would have been no reason to stop it in the first place.
So this is going to be last play of the third quarter here. Oh, it's Krushnick back in the game, and he's rolling to the right, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 1 there, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter, 25-21 for Jacob Hespeler. Dave, what a third quarter.
Yeah, you know what? They really turned the tides there, and they had to, because if you think about what's happened in this game in terms of when teams have had to punt into the wind, it's gone nowhere, and so to take advantage of the wind like they did in the third quarter there was an absolute necessity. I said at the start of the half, they absolutely have to take the lead this quarter to have a chance, and they've given themselves a chance. If they were down even 21-9 right now, I would say they'd have a hard time, but they scored enough points to get ahead. They got a 4-point lead, and let's see if they can hold on. But you know what? I'm not going to count Lorne Park out.
No.
You know, Lorne,
they got the win now in this fourth quarter, Dave.
Yeah, and you know what? And Lorne Park, it has a team that did suffer a little adversity at the start of the year. They had a 0-0 tie against David Suzuki, and then they lost a regular season game, and after that they went on a good run. Here we go, first down.
First down at the 20-yard line. Krushnick. And the give is to Pineda, cutting to the inside.
Oh, nice
and give him a gain of 1. Nice job by the Lorne Park defense to swallow that one up.
Yeah, that was Cal Duncan. Cal Duncan's made the last 2 tackles. He is 6'5", 220-pound defensive end. Probably needs to put on a little weight for playing at the next level, but he's aggressive, and he makes a lot of tackles.
So Lorne Park doing the job there. Now going into the win. This is where Jacob Hespeler has been very conservative. Do you open up the playbook here?
Yeah, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's third down. We're going to see a field goal attempt.
Sorry.
So it's a field goal attempt from 26 yards.
Well, this might be interesting. Field goal attempt for 26 yards for number 44, Dwayne Morgan. Darian Morgan.
Partially blocked.
And that's going to be a dead ball. Let's see.
Nope.
Coming out of the end zone, down at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, it was partially blocked, fielded by the returner in the end zone. He got it out to the 17-yard line.
Wow.
Not sure who blocked it, but that was a big play because if that kick's good, they're up by a touchdown.
So Sam McKenzie brought that out of the end zone.
Yeah. And by rule in Canadian football, if you run the kick out of the end zone, even though he only got to the 17, they bring it to the 20.
Right. That's the rule. Just to explain to our viewers. So here we go. It's going to be at the 20-yard line. Lorne Park looking to get some kind of momentum starting this fourth quarter. 11:20 left. 25-21 for the Hawks from Cambridge, Ontario. In the shotgun. Quick throw. Caught. And that's a good positive play and first down. The pass is complete to Jerna. Oh, sorry. Check that to Farquharson.
Yeah, it got 9-yard pickup. The receiver on the wideout on the short side of the field there just ran 9 yards, did a hook. Receiver, the quarterback threw it right in his hands.
So second down and 1 at the 29-yard line. At quarterback and
now
sorry, Steve.
Yeah, now we got our quarterback under center. We got our tailback back there.
All right, and it's a quarterback sneaker. I don't know if he got it.
He did not get it.
Yeah, I don't. They might give him forward progress.
Yeah, now
there.
I mean, it looks like he only needed about an inch or two, but it didn't look like the greatest effort.
Oh, he got a good spot.
Yeah.
He got a very good spot. This probably might be a first down. The quarterback sneaker there by Smotus.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Interesting. Like Mensa was in the backfield there, and again, we haven't called his name today too much. I think he's maybe had 4 carries today.
Yeah, Frank Mensa. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is a guy that rushed for over 600 yards, 6 yards a carry. Wonder if he'll play an important role on this drive.
He's in the back. He's beside quarterback Simotis right now. 3 wide receivers up top to the right, 2 to the left. Back to throw. Simotis looking to his right. He's going to loft one and incomplete. That's going to be a penalty flag on the wide receiver as he went out of bounds and came inbounds. So that penalty is going to be against Riley Farquharson.
Absolutely. I saw that too. That's going to be called illegal participation as the receiver ran his route way out of bounds, came back in, and since he was the first one to touch the ball, that's illegal in football.
That is a no-no. I remember watching a Cleveland Brown game, and Braylon Edwards did that
Yeah.
when he used to play for the Browns when we were actually okay.
Yeah.
And
So hold on, Cleveland for okay. Does that mean you had a 3-win season or a 4-win season?
No,
or?
we were
okay.
10-6.
Oh,
We,
okay.
we didn't make the playoffs that year.
okay.
That's why we wanted Peyton Manning not to start.
Right. Okay.
And Tony Dungy decided to put in his backup. Of course.
Okay. So Braylon Edwards.
Anyway, so Braylon Edwards did that, and he came like that, and I was at the game, and it was a beautiful catch. I stood up, everybody's going nuts, and then all of a sudden, he went out of bounds, and they showed it on the replay. Everybody was so mad at Braylon.
Jeez.
And especially in Cleveland. I thought it was going to be Bottlegate too.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, and
Is
pretty
Edwards,
much.
Edwards still in the league?
No, he got written out of Cleveland, right?
Oh, okay.
He went to the Jets, and
Okay.
I think that was it. But
Yeah.
anyway, so this is going to be first down and long. Back to throw.
80s.
Smotus. Showing good
Good block,
elusiveness
good
to
block.
get away from the
Good job.
Close to a first down. Brought down at the 39-yard line, and he's slow to get up.
Yeah, there was a lot of good scrambling there. It was eventually hit really hard by Xavier Pineda. Again, Pineda's only 5'8", 160, but he laid a lick on the quarterback there. Smotus is up, but he's grabbing his gut. I think he might be, or I'm not sure, but he got hit really hard.
Down he goes. So I'm sure the players told him to stay down. So, Dave, who can we look for from the backup quarterback?
Well, you know what? I don't know. I mean, when I've seen them play, I haven't seen anyone else play quarterback. And when we look at their roster, they don't have anyone else listed as a quarterback. So this could get interesting.
No, he's the only one.
Yeah.
Interesting. So
I mean, they're going to have a 3rd and short anyway, so you'll probably, if they go for it, we're going to see Page in the backfield on that direct snap. So they might not have to make that decision right away.
Right, so this would be interesting to see who comes into the game, but he has to come out for 3 plays. But if they get the first down, then
I wonder who it's going to be.
Who's going to be
it's
the
tough.
quarterback?
You got to have guys prepared. I remember one year coaching in the playoffs, the last regular season game, I lost my quarterback and I lost my backup. And then in the playoffs, I had to I had 2 days to train a guy, and it didn't go very well. Is that Page back there? Yeah.
That's Page.
Yep.
Page is back there. Gets the snap. It's the jet sweep. Haggard cutting to the middle. Still on his feet. Has a first down at the 46-yard line of Jacob Hespeler.
I like that call. I mean, from Lorne Park perspective, you've had a lot of 3rd and shorts. You've had the direct snap to Page many times where he's running up the middle. So that time they didn't do that. They snapped it to him, but he gave it to Haggard on the jet sweep, got downfield, busted a couple of tackles, picked up about 25 yards.
What a big play there. That's Chris Haggard, defensive back, listed there.
Now he's down.
Running back. Now he's down. Oh, boy.
He's my MVP so far today for that team in terms of what he's done.
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
You know, he's got a couple touchdowns. He's had some big hits. Big pickup there.
Wow, so 2 key injuries now as quarterback Christian Simotis is out of the game right now, and now is going to be out for at least 3 plays is Chris Haggard.
Yeah. We're going to see the Lorne Park depth here. We've already seen them bring in some different guys from the defense. And, again, Haggard's primarily a defensive player.
Right.
He's come in there.
It's been quite the game so far. Again, like a game of momentum. Now the momentum slowly shifting towards Lorne Park.
Yep. And you know what? The thing about this OFSAA Bowl series, I mean, there's always sometimes some controversy about who's playing who. But so far, I can think we say after 4 games, the matchups have been great.
Perfect.
They've been even.
Perfect.
You know, the last game yesterday, the score at the end kind of got a little out of hand, 28-10, but the game was very close. All 4 games have been really good matchups.
They're unbelievable, and we have another 3 games after this. But here we go. As lining up behind center, I believe that's Page again.
Yep. So this would be the second play the quarterback would be out.
There's Page out of the shotgun. Fake the run, go to the middle, and this time he's going to be brought down.
Yep.
What a nice tackle there by number 91. By number
81.
Sorry, check that. Yeah.
Tyrick Cujo.
81. Tyrick Cujo.
Yeah,
what a play.
That's a couple of big plays he's made there. It's easy to stand out there. He's got that lime green T-shirt underneath his jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Just look for that.
Yeah, the lime green. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's...
Got the Seattle Seahawks thing going. Do you like those lime green jerseys the Seahawks wear?
I don't know.
No, I hate them.
I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of those jerseys. They're kind of like Tennessee's all blue, though.
Yeah. I like that when Texas goes all red.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, back to throw is Page.
Okay. Ooh.
Intercepted. Number 54, Ethan Kendall making the interception for these Cambridge Hespeler Hawks, and I question that play call big time.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the third play where your quarterback is on the bench. He could have come in on the next play. Page has done a lot of good things here today, but clearly on that play, he did not look like a quarterback. It was a short throw, 6 yards downfield. He threw it directly into the arms of a waiting linebacker.
So, Page, there was some good things going on that drive, and Page, exactly like you said, Dave, threw right into the hands of the linebacker there. So, now Jacob Hespeler takes over at their own 47-yard line, and this, with the clock running, was 7:23 in running here. If Jacob Hespeler can get a touchdown here, as Krushnick, with room up the middle, gets to midfield. My goodness.
Well, again, he kind of did a pump fake to try and, make them think he was passing the ball, and then he tucked it and ran about 7 yards up the middle. We eventually had a good tackle by number 96, Luke Mesdick.
Great tackle. It was a great tackle there by Mesdick.
And this is a huge play for Lorne Park. I think this is more important for them even than Hespeler.
Agreed.
The momentum's going against them. They have to get a stop here. If they can get a stop, again, it's going to force Hespeler to punt into the wind. And let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, this is a huge defensive play here on second down. Lorne Park really has to make a stop on this play to force them to punt under center. And it's a quarterback sneaker. They're trying this again, and that's going to be a first down. Oh, Joel Watson with the carry.
That shows confidence in your offensive line to call a quarterback sneak when it's second and a full 3. Right? That shows confidence in your old line to pick it up. It looks very close.
Oh, they didn't give him the first down. It looked like a first down from up here.
But it certainly tells me that even if they are short, they're going to go for it on third down.
Where's the yellow line when we need it?
Yeah, we don't have the yellow line.
The yellow line, right?
No,
the CFL.
We're just going with your eyes and my LASIK aided eyes.
That's right, exactly.
Yes.
Good enough. We don't need the yellow line, right?
That's right. I just $2,200.
Oh, boy. Well, I hope. It looks like it's working out for you.
Yeah, it generally is.
That's good.
It's a weird sensation getting that surgery, though.
Oh, I bet. The mark comes short.
Here we go.
Under center. It's quarterback Watson straight ahead.
Yeah, you got it.
With the flag down, and they anticipate that is going to be offside on Lorne Park.
Yeah, and the referee on this sideline was talking with the Lorne Park coach. This might even be a bench penalty on the Lorne Park coaches. I think it might be worse than a 5-yard offside.
Yeah, he looks like I agree. I saw him run right there, too.
Yeah.
I saw the whole thing there.
So when you get that LASIK,
Okay.
it's like it smells like your hair's on fire and it sounds like a bug zapper. It's a very weird sensation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You don't feel a thing, though.
You don't feel nothing?
No.
Wow. Interesting.
So, yeah, the refs are talking to the Lorne Park bench there.
Here comes the penalty call. We're going to get it from a second from our referee today again, Rick Kelly. Oh, and it's against Lorne Park. I believe it's an ineligible man. They call, or too many men. Oh, no, they dropped the flag.
Okay. So they get the first down on the sneak. The quarterback needed a couple of inches. He got like a full yard.
Yeah, we got a full yard on the play. So this is going to set up now Jacob Hespeler, first down and 10 at the Lorne Park 52-yard line. And just to mention that Lorne Park has won 4 titles. Dave, Metro Bowl in 2000, 2013-14 OFSAA Bowl, 2015 Central Bowl. So out of the shotgun.
Yep, they've been good at these bowl
games.
games.
Here's Pineda coming out of the jet sweep, and he's going to have a first down for Jacob Hespeler.
And you know what? And Hespeler actually last year in their bowl game, I think they got actually embarrassed against who they played.
They haven't won a bowl game. Jacob Hespeler, their last bowl appearance was last year.
I'm trying to remember who they played, but I seem to remember they didn't put on their best effort that day. So this is good on them for coming back. Losing a really good quarterback like Jackson White, who's now playing for McMaster, and to be, to play a solid team like Lorne Park, and now you're on your way to victory with under 5 minutes left.
Yeah, under 5 to go. And it's Watson again, and he's going to get nothing, and he's wrapped up after a gain of nothing by number 5, I believe, by Noah Tuscala.
Yep.
making the play for Lorne Park.
Again, they're on the 42-yard line here. It's second and very long. This is a big play. Again, now if you're a Hespeler, again, now you got to be using this clock. You want to be taking 20 seconds off every single time.
Second down.
Oh, yeah, Hespeler last year was A. and Meyer that they just lost to.
And Meyer.
Someone just texted me that. That means there are people listening.
Oh, my goodness. No one tweeted me that. But anyway, look at this. Is running around everywhere and brought down the bad face mask there against Lorne Park. As the give was to Xavier Pineda. So we'll get the call in a second.
So I want to give a shout-out to Josh Alexander. He's a high school coach in the Waterloo region. He used to play for and coach for Laurier. I mean, what kind of guy is that texts you information when you need like that and you don't even ask for it?
God bless him.
Thanks, Josh. And Josh recently got engaged, so good luck to you, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh, from Dave Morrissey and Mike Carefleetus as well.
Yes, we both thank you.
We both thank you so much. So that was a horse collar tackle.
Yep.
So they move it up now to the 28-yard line. Or 27, call it, and then it's going to be first down for Jacob Hespeler. That's a big play.
Yeah, you know what? They're getting close enough to try a field goal again, too, and a field goal would put them up 7 points would be really important.
Out of the shotgun. Watson gives it to Pineda.
Oh, he's
Pineda
stuffed.
brought down in the backfield, and he's going to lose 2 yards. Nice tackle there, number 50, and that was Cal Duncan.
Yeah, Cal Duncan, like I said, I talked about him before the game. He makes a lot of plays, and he makes tackles in the backfield. He's gonna be a guy that you're gonna hear his name at the next level for sure.
Yeah, you were talking about that's one of the guys to watch for these Lorne Park Spartans, and he made a great play right there.
Yep.
So that's gonna bring up second down for Jacob Hespeler
Huge
out of the
play.
wishbone. Now here comes the motion.
Oh.
Watson rolling and brought down. It's going to be a 2-yard loss on the play. Nice pursuit there from the Lorne Park defense.
So this is interesting. They're right at the 30-yard line. Someone's called timeout. Oh, it's a 3-minute warning.
3-minute warning.
No, they're right at the 30-yard line.
What do you do here?
Well, see, when they tried that field goal attempt, it was blocked, but I think he had the range from 26 yards into the wind. Oh. So I think if you feel confident your kicker can make a 26-yarder, you should feel he can make a 30-yarder, especially if his punts have only been going 10 or 15 yards. I think I'd try the field goal.
On cue, Darian Morgan coming into the game, and let's see where he sets up.
No, it's going to be a punt.
Oh, they're punting.
It's
Sorry, check that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So back to punt is Josh Law standing at the Lorne Park 45-yard line. It's a fake. And then a reverse.
Oh, wow.
Look at this gadget play.
Oh.
Intercepted. Going back the other way. All I have to say is wow.
Yeah, that was an interesting fake. The holder got it. He pitched it to the slot. When the slot came around, tried to pass. They needed full 10 yards. Threw the ball only about 5 yards, and it was picked off. And now Lorne Park takes over. First down at their own 28-yard line. They have the win. They have 2:48. Looks like they have both their timeouts, if that's correct on the scoreboard over there.
Yep. 2 timeouts.
So they got a lot of time. They got to be patient. Now the question is the quarterback back in the game? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Samotis is back in the game. Huge. There might be a huge momentum shift right here. Down 25-21 out of the shotgun. Samotis back to pass. It is 28. Looking.
Oh, wow.
And he just goes down at the 20-yard line.
It looked
and I don't think anybody touched him. I think his knee gave out on him, Dave.
I think you're right. 75, Riley Forbes was coming in, but I don't think he got to
down.
him. He's down, and I think that might be just residual from the last time he went out.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Like it was almost like the wind blew him down.
Yeah.
And I think Lorne Park's in a little bit of, more than a little bit of trouble now because we saw from the last series they might not have a really good backup quarterback.
3-down territory? With 2:43 left?
Not yet, no, because it's second and now 15, and if I throw a pass and I'm incomplete and at 3rd and 15 and I got the wind, I'm going to punt the ball. I'm going to try and change the field position by maybe 40, 45 yards. So definitely not 3-down football if it's 3rd and 15.
So down, just going down in a heap, nobody touching him was Christian Samotis, who was off before, who got injured before this, so he's probably got the same injury again.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think we're going to see him again today.
No, and hopefully he's all right.
Yeah.
And
we saw from the last series how important that is, because they can still do a lot with their run game with Page in the backfield, but I'm wondering what their ability is to throw the ball now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what they do here. Maybe a couple gadget plays. Maybe what Jacob Hespeler tried to do there with the interception.
Yeah.
But maybe anticipate that. But I agree with you here, Dave. I would, if I'm head coach of Lorne Park, Scott Price, I would probably kick it and trust my defense.
Okay, you know what? You just gave me an idea. You know what I'm doing right now on 2nd and 15?
What are you doing?
2nd and 15. I'm down. I'm doing a quick kick.
Quick kick?
I'm doing a quick kick because I got the wind. I got the fact that it's probably not going to be expected. I might want to see how the defense lines up. I might want to see the depth of the free safety.
Right.
But I think that's within the possibility of what they might try. Because if they have a guy on side with the wind,
that is a huge possibility. They got the wind, right?
Right. Well, again, if I call that one, then I'm just going to retire, and there aren't going to be any more predictions ever because I'm just going to rest on that one.
Simonis is getting carried off the field.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
I don't think he's coming back at all.
So who do they got lined up back there?
It's
hard to tell based on how they're standing right now what formation it's going to be.
Yeah, it looks like it's Page again. Yeah, Page is in the backfield again. Jacob Page.
With 2:43, they don't have enough time to run the ball all the way down the field. They're 90 yards away from the end zone.
2nd down. Page is going to throw. He wants to throw deep, but he brings it down. He's going to run, and he's going to get to the 20-yard line here. So give him a gain of 2.
No, it was actually he got about.
Gain of 10 yards. Start that.
Yeah, actually, I think about maybe 7 or 8 yards. He still needs another 8. So this is a tough decision. That's kind of middle ground. It's still 3rd and long. It's 2:29. They have the wind. They have a couple timeouts. It's stop time. So
I would trust my defense here. Lorne Park has done a pretty good job.
Kicking it, and their kicker is in.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Remember what they do with their punter, right? He's always rolling right. If he sees an opportunity, he might just take it and go.
So lining up for the punt. Here's the kicker, Hancock's. Standing at his own 16. He's going to kick it this time. Nice kick. Spiral. What a beauty.
Okay.
But it's going to drop out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Jacob Hespeler. Nice little kick there. Nice spiral.
That was about 35 yards on the kick. That's decent. With the wind, I might have wanted a little bit more. But, they were in a tough situation, 3rd and 8. Your quarterback's out of the game. You're hoping for a 2-and-out. Right now, the offensive coaches are plotting strategy for what to do when they get the ball back because they're really going to be under the gun in terms of what they're going to be able to do.
So Jacob Hespeler is going to set up 1st down and 10 here. And they're going to Dave, they're going to mark the ball at midfield.
Oh, okay. So, went out about 5 yards shorter than we thought.
Up 25-21, 2:08 left to go. Working out of the shotgun. Kind of a little wishbone look. And the handoff is to Pineda. And he is going to be met after a gain of 2 yards. Nice defense there by Lorne Park.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the number on that. His jersey's kind of...
it's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
There's
a timeout, Lorne Park.
Timeout called by Lorne Park. Then they're going to have 1 left after this.
Yeah, the next play is really going to be really, really important. It's 2nd and 8. They got to stuff them. But, even if they stuff them, they can't relax because think about Hespeler's situation, right? Hespeler would be thinking about, okay, are we going to punt? We know we're going into the wind. How much yardage are we going to get on a punt? So even a fake isn't certainly going to be out of the question.
Fake is a big possibility here. I agree 100%. So
the risk becomes severely lessened because if, normally if you punt, you get to 30 or 40 yards. Now you're only going to get 10 or 15. So if you fail...
Right.
Huge possible reward, small possible risk.
Okay, so here we go here. It's going to be 2nd down, and Lorne Park needs to make this stop. Big time. Out of the shotgun is quarterback Watson. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Oh, he pulls
fake to Pineda, pulls it on, and he's got a lot of room with the edge and a 1st down running out of bounds at the 42-yard line. My goodness.
That was a great fake. He reminded me of Chris Merchant a little bit on that one.
Yes.
Western quarterback, multi-skilled player. And one of the things Merchant does really well is drawing the defense in, the fake to the ball carrier, and then just taking it and running around the end. And that was what the young man did right there. Picked up a big 1st down there at the 42-yard line.
Wow, that was textbook.
Yep.
Out of the shotgun again. Now it's Crushneck back in the game, and the give is to Pineda. Pineda trying to shake a tackle. Give him a gain of 1 on the play. up to the Lorne Park 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Clock is ticking. 1:53 left to go.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing for Lorne Park on that on the first down was the player went out of bounds. That stopped the clock.
Right.
And so on first down there, again, they got about a 1-yard gain. Lorne Park has used their second and final timeout. So now we have the same situation we had 2 plays ago. We got a 2nd and long, 2nd and 9, and it's almost, if Hespeler can pick up one more first down, it's almost a ball game.
Pretty much, yeah. It's as Lorne Park calls their last timeout. So this is huge again. They got to stop them. This is a second down play, Dave. I mean, I would stack up the line. If I'm Lorne Park, I would stack up the line and just put 12 in the box, 13 in the box.
Get that extra guy to
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can't block everybody. They're probably going to hand off the ball.
Yeah.
They're not. They really haven't thrown into this wind, right?
Yeah.
So-
Maybe they could get Noah or Brady to come on the field. I think they need one of those 2 little guys to help them out, be an inspiration for them.
There you go.
They got to win the game for those 2 boys.
That's it.
But you know what? Hespeler does so many different things on offense right now. It's, being the Lorne Park defensive coordinator is going to be a difficult task right now because there's so many different things Hespeler can do.
So this is a second down conversion. Pretty much if Jacob Hespeler gets this, it's ball game. Hand off to Pineda, breaks the tackle, and he's going to get to the outside. With the flag down, he's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown! Jacob Hespeler Hawks, but let's check the flag.
That's almost certainly coming back due to a hold, but that hold is going to be after yards gained, I think. So I think they're still going to get the first down, which is going to put them in good shape.
What a run by
And
Pineda.
Lorne Park would have no timeouts left. Well, let's see.
We'll get the call in a second here.
It was a very good run by Pineda because he initially went up the middle. It doesn't look like there was anything there, but he busted it, and he ended up going, 41 yards.
Here's the call from referee Richard. And it's a hold. Yeah, it's coming back. Boy, oh boy. So Lorne Park catches a break. After yards game.
Yeah, he's holding up the single finger there.
Oh boy.
It's the index finger, not another one. He's not giving us a message.
Well, we've given him a lot of shout-outs today.
Yeah, there'd be no reason for him to show us another finger.
That's right. Yeah,
That's right.
I mean,
No, you did say he sounded like a game show host with the name though. So
well, he does. Yeah, he's got a. His
first name isn't.
I'm Richard Kelly.
First name isn't Wink though. Don't you have to name like Wink?
Wink Martindale.
Yeah, Wink Kelly.
Wink Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Wink Martindale from the Married with Children.
You almost have to be a game show host if you're born with the name Wink. I mean, I don't think you have a lot of career options.
I would love to be named Wink.
Great hair though too.
Wink Carafelitis.
Game show host hair. Like a canopy, like Jack Lord. I mean, hair. Like Dana McKeel over here too. He's got great hair.
Beside us right now. Yeah. He's looking good today.
Yeah.
Here we go. And the handoff is to Pineda out of the shotgun. He's going to lose 2 yards.
Yep.
And 1:40 to go, Dave.
Yep. The clock stops the last 3 minutes. Canadian rules. But again, once the refs reset that, they're going to be able to take at least 20 seconds off the clock if they're smart. And that's the thing with Hespeler here. You want to bleed every second off this clock that you can.
Yeah. So this is a huge, as the clock is rolled in here by the referees.
And this is where it's kind of tough because as a coach, you want to take 20 seconds off, but they're not actually using the 20-second clock. So you just got to kind of go by feel. But again, in high school, the refs are also going to be a little lenient. They're never going to just force you and just give you 20.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
So you want to know how much time can I take off. He took off about 21 seconds there.
That's just a jet sweep to Pineda, trying to get the edge, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
That's huge. He should have gone
play
down.
There.
Lorne Park knocked him out of bounds. It's about a 6-yard loss. That's going to save them at least 20 seconds from the Lorne Park perspective. That was an enormous play getting him out.
Huge play to get him out.
And now Hespeler's got 3rd and about 17 from the Lorne Park 48-yard line.
You know, this could set up Lorne Park. They got the wind. Maybe to throw that ball down the field, but the big injury.
Hespeler's going for it. They're finally realized that, you know what, their punts are only getting them 10 yards, so why do it?
And they're going to go for it. And clotheslines. Wow. My goodness, was Watson.
Well, maybe they should have punted to get those 10 yards because they just lost another 7 or 8.
Holy mackerel. Now, Lorne Park's going to take over at midfield, but without the starting quarterback, Simotis.
Yeah.
So let's see.
That's tough.
Right?
That's tough. And there's a 1:08 left. You do not have time to run the ball down the field 55 yards. So it's got to be up to Jacob Page to see what he can do at quarterback. or, Lorne Park, whatever you have in your bag of tricks, you're pulling it out now.
Here we go. Page out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers up top to the right, 2 to the left. Looking to throw over the middle, knocked away. What a play. That was number 81 again. That was Tyreek Cujo getting his hands up, knocking it down for Jacob Hespeler.
Yeah, you know what? Page back there, I mean, God bless him. He's given the best effort, but he's clearly not a quarterback. He's a multi-dimensional player who's done a lot of good things. But I think Lorne Park is in some trouble here. I think we need to see some sort of gadget play here.
2nd down and 10. Page again out of the shotgun. Kind of the same formation. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left with the motion. There's the jet sweep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Coming around the outside is Baggert. Haggard still, brought down. And obviously they're going to have to go for it here. It's a nice tackle there. That was Xavier Pineda making the play.
Yeah, he started off, and then Cam Coughlin came in and finished it, and he just threw him to the ground. I like the call from Lorne Park. They used Haggard, who's been a big play guy today on the jet sweep. He looked like he got the corner, but then they got him, and I think he's going to be going off too.
Yeah,
it's third and 11.
3rd and 11 now. I'm standing up here, but everything's blowing all over the place, all over the booth, so now I have to sit down.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So I guess maybe he's just fixing his shoe because he's staying in the game.
Yeah. There's 55 seconds left to go in this game.
See what they got here.
Here we go.
I'm not sure if he can throw it 11
yards. Page out of the shotgun. Looking. He's going to throw. Got a man. Got a completion.
Wow.
That pass is caught by Will Mako.
Okay, you know what? I got to apologize to Mr. Page. He threw a laser, a 15-yard pass downfield right into his receiver's hands. There was good coverage. Receiver did a great job hanging on. 44 seconds left. Ball on the 35-yard line.
How about Page? What a nice little throw there.
Yeah, he can do it all.
Here we go, in the shotgun. Little bunch formation to the right. Page back to throw. Set up the screen. And it's dropped by number 27, Frank Mensah. Had some room if he caught the ball.
Yeah, you know what? He would have had to beat one tackler. I think that was Pineda. Yep, that was Pineda coming in on him. And had he beat Pineda, which might not have been easy, but had he done it, he might have been able to score. But now Lorne Park's got some time to regroup now. Clock is stopped. 36 seconds left. 2nd and 10. They're 36 yards away.
36. With 36 seconds left at the 36-yard line. Lorne Park setting up. 2nd down. Page to throw. Looking. Complete. Got the completion of the 22-yard line.
Wow.
As the pass was complete.
Farquharson.
To Riley Farquharson.
Wow.
My goodness.
Again, the receiver ran it in about 15 yards downfield. Big completion. I mean, they don't have time to throw 5-yard hooks. They're throwing downfield, and that's 2 good passes he's thrown.
Clock is underway. Under 30 seconds to go. Page out of the shotgun. Going to try that jet sweep again. Haggard has a little room. Cuts to the inside. And he's going to have a first down to the 7-yard line.
Wow. They come back to the jet sweep with Haggard. Didn't work last time, but he got it this time. And now they're got to the 9-yard line. The clock is stopped. But once it's set, it's going to start again.
19 seconds left to go. Lorne Park.
Wow, what a game.
My goodness. What a way to start off OFSAA Day 2.
Yeah. Hespeler calling timeout.
Timeout by Jacob Hespeler, and a smart timeout by Jacob Hespeler, to say the least. My goodness.
Well, Hespeler's under the gun the last few plays. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I didn't think Lorne Park had a chance starting this drive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because when Park was the guy with Page was in for the last series of quarterback, he looked pretty shaky, but he's completed 2 very, very difficult passes, hit his receivers downfield. They threw in the jet sweep. And now Hespeler's on their toes. I mean, and with the clock stopped there, depending on what Lorne Park calls, they easily have time for 3 plays.
This is a good timeout, though, by Jacob Hespeler to settle down their defense.
Yeah.
Very good call.
Yeah.
Timeout here. So, but Lorne Park is driving. Let's set it up here, Dave. 19 seconds left to go at the 8-yard line, 25-21 for Jacob Hespeler.
I think you're going to see passes just because, you know what, if they run the ball and they're stopped, you know, the clock will stop temporarily and they'll start again. I think we're probably going to see passes here from Lorne Park. 7 yards away.
Here we go. Page out of the shotgun.
Ooh, bad snap.
Bad snap. Picks it up. Looking.
Oh,
touchdown!
Wow. Holy cow.
My goodness.
Wow.
Will Mako
I think it might have been Ryan DeFlorio. Was it 89?
Was that DeFlorio?
I think so.
DeFlorio or Mako? My goodness.
Chris
Wow.
Aki, former Laurier player in the Lorne Park booth here, I think literally jumped out of his shoes. What a play by Page there. I mean, you got to give that kid a lot of credit. You got to give that kid a lot of credit. He hits Ryan DeFlorio. DeFlorio's had a quiet game today.
Yes, he has.
He had a big game in the Peel final. We haven't called his name very much today, but he came across there, and what a play. What a game. What a matchup this has been.
Yeah, that was the touchdown catch by Ryan DeFlorio there, and that was a 7-yard touchdown pass by Page. And how about Page doing the job, coming into the game for an injured quarterback, Dave? I mean, for Christian Simotis, doing the job, unbelievable.
You know what? A little while ago I said Haggart was my MVP for the game, and you know what? He still had a great game. But for Page to do what he did on this drive, I'm changing my vote.
Oh, Page is my player of the game 100%. But how about the receivers, though, for Lorne Park, finding that hole, finding the middle of the field and going back to that?
Yeah.
Right? They kind of got away from it, then they went back to that again.
Well, you know what? And again, we haven't talked about the win in a while, but certainly, again, think about what just happened. Would this have been able to happen if they were going the other way?
Yeah. Would Page be able to throw that ball the way he's throwing it?
Right, because Lorne Park hadn't scored in this half until that. I mean, Hespeler did what they needed to do in the third quarter. They had to win. They scored. And Lorne Park, up until this point, hadn't done what they needed to do, and that was use the wind.
Wow. What a ball game. Extra point to come from Rowan Hancock's. This will make it a 28-15 game.
28-25.
28-15.
Yeah.
28-25. Sorry, my eyes. I think I need that laser eye surgery,
I'll give you the
Dave.
name of my doctor if you want.
What a ball game, though. My goodness, this is what a way to kick off OFSAA, folks.
Yeah, and there's Jacob
there's an
Hespeler
injured,
player
yeah.
finally coming off the field.
Can't quite get the number yet.
Yeah, it's tough to tell.
I believe that's number.
So you know what I mean? Obviously, there's a very happy Lorne Park sideline right now, and I know two little boys, Brady and Noah Mellinson, right now are probably ecstatic.
Oh, yes.
These little boys came all the way from Windsor to see Lorne Park. They met this team when Lorne Park was in Windsor at an exhibition game, and they've kind of become their mascots.
Extra point is good, a huge extra point, and that makes the score 28-25. 15 seconds left to go.
You know, and you know what? I just saw one of the Lorne Park coaches celebrate on the sideline. He literally it was a great tackle. Might be a little early to celebrate yet.
We've all seen, especially in the Canadian football, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything. That's why they call the CFL can't friggin' lose.
And you know what? Hespeler's got some playmakers. Hespeler's got some guys that can go to the house.
Right.
Right?
Got Pineda back there.
They got Pineda. They got Aiden
Pineda,
Carter.
And you got Carter back there as well.
So if I'm Lorne Park here, I'm not kicking it deep. I know I got the win, but I'm not kicking it deep to Carter. I'm going to try and kick a dribbler that's going to be hard to field.
And you know what, Dave? This is what makes the Canadian game so good. Because 15 seconds, anything can happen.
Yep.
In the NFL, pretty much it's over, right?
Yep.
This is what makes our game so special. 100%.
Well, you know what? It's going to be interesting what they do here.
Oh, there goes the ball.
I would be surprised. I would be shocked if they kick it deep.
Let's see what happens here.
I'd want to kick it to about the 40-yard line where some of those big dudes are.
You're right.
You know, they're probably not going to be adept at running the ball 70 yards back the other way.
As the Lorne Park fans coming to their feet here at Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton at the Central Bowl. My goodness. What a scene.
They do kick it deep.
Rouge.
Oh, they kicked it over his head.
Kicking it deep over Pineda's head. Oh, what a big kick. Now,
so they used the wind. It went over.
That's going to make it 29-25, Dave.
Yeah. You know what? Sure, now they need a touchdown instead of a field goal, but I just wondered what the likelihood of a field goal was going to be anyway. So, to me, though, that's the bad part for Hespeler is, you know, a kick return would have been a chance to get some significant yards.
Wow. What an ending.
And that's the second time that's happened where they've had their kick returners on about the 20-yard line. Or if you remember the start of the game, Lorne Park had their kick returners in the end zone when the other team was kicking with the wind.
Right.
And now that's cost them twice.
So here we go. Jacob Hespeler down by 4. 15 seconds left to go. Setting up at their 35-yard line. Crutchneck back in the game. Looking over the middle. One hops it to Xavier Pineda. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up second down.
Yeah,
with 11 seconds left.
Yeah, you know what? And they got a chance for 2 plays at most here. So I'd try, maybe a deep out downfield, try and get about 15, 20 yards and get my guy out of bounds.
Oh, wow. All right, so 11 seconds left to go. Second down. Out of the shotgun. Play action. Caught by Pineda, trying to make a move to the outside. He's got to get out of bounds in a hurry, and he does. And that's going to, with 4 seconds left to go, he's going to be close to the first down. I don't think he's going to have it. He'll be about a half a yard short.
Well, you know what? It really doesn't even matter whether he's got the first down or not because there's 4 seconds left. There's 1 play left in the game, and they are 65 yards away from a touchdown, which is what they need. And I believe they're using their last timeout.
That's a timeout, yeah, called by Jacob Hespeler here.
So you're turning to the page in your playbook that says plays to get 65 yards.
What a ball game.
Yep.
I couldn't ask for a better ball game here. To open up OFSAA Day 2. Again, we have three more games coming up after this. Three more games coming up after this, and if you can't watch it on CanadaFootballChat.com, you can watch it on Cable14Now.com, and also as well, if you're in the Hamilton area, I have to mention as well.
Come on out.
Come on out, yeah, come on out. Don't watch it on TV. Come on out.
Yeah, I mean,
the
games today are going to be great.
That's right.
We got a true Metro Bowl next. Then we got London South versus Windsor Holy Names, and then we finish up with Notre Dame Welland against St. Thomas More. It's a local team. You got to come out and support the local team. It's a 7 o'clock game. We put it at 7 o'clock so you people would come out.
That's right, and we're going to be here all day long.
Yeah,
Dave and I.
Selling popcorn.
That's right. Back to throw. This is it. Incomplete. And that's the ball game. And the Lorne Park Secondary School Titans are your Central Bowl champions.
Wow. Well, you know what? Lorne Park has such a history of having success on the football field. And once again, they've done it. I've seen them win games in the last few minutes before. This was highly unlikely, though. Your quarterback is out. And he's going on the field now. He's in crutches. Unbelievable.
Oh, what a comeback, especially with your backup quarterback coming into the game, or wasn't really listed. Page was just driving him down the field, able to make connections, and unbelievable game for Lorne Park. But congratulations as well, Dave, to Jacob Hespeler. They played such a hard game, and just an unbelievable game.
Yeah, you know what? It's tough. I mean, Hespeler, great team, great season. They went 10-0. This is their first loss, but they certainly shouldn't hang their heads.
All right, so
it's one heck of a game. 2 great teams. You got to have a winner. You got to have a loser. But I just can't. I can't believe that ending. I can't believe that kid did it. Unbelievable.
He's our player. He's our player of the game.
Absolutely.
And that is Jacob Page.
I mean, if there was a monetary award, we'd give it to him, right?
Oh, he's gonna get Mike and Dave's award for today.
So I think that's like a hearty congratulations.
And that is a hearty. That is a pat in the back.
Yes.
A hearty congratulations.
Yeah.
A couple handshakes.
Yeah.
And time to move on.
Maybe you could take him to the green room and get a pizza slice or a donut or something like that.
Well, if I could get him in. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. No, he can't go in there.
No? Okay, well, anyway. It's the thought that counts. Isn't that what they say?
It
is the thought that counts.
It is. Well, we'll see. But anyways, I mean, what else can we say about this game?
Yeah, well, we got the other 2 teams already warming up on the field.
Who is that warming up there?
Well, it's Michael Power. They're at the one end of the field here. They got jerseys like the USC Trojans.
Well, why are they I kind of question that. Why are they warming up while?
Because, what time the next game is supposed to start at?
Is it 1 o'clock?
What time is it right now? Oh, the next game's supposed to start in 11 minutes.
Oh.
So absolutely,
Whoops.
I understand them being on the field.
Okay, so they are allowed to be on the field.
And at the other end of the field, we got Richview. Richview kind of looks like they're kind of like Rutgers with the all white and the red helmets.
And that's next. That's going to be next. And again, you can watch that on Cable14Now.com. Or you can watch it on Cable 14 if you're in the Hamilton area. If you're not if you're in the Hamilton area or you're in the surrounding area, come on down and watch the games, folks. This was a beauty. Final score,
29-25.
29-25 in favor of the Lorne Park Spartans. What a game to kick off OFSAA. Dave, final thoughts.
Well, you know what? I can't say enough about what Jacob Page did at the end there. I mean, the kid comes in. He's clearly not a quarterback, and he guides his team down the field, 55 yards, 3 amazing completions. Two great teams, great comeback. So happy to be a part of this and to see this game. It's better than teaching, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That's my day job, but this is fun.
There you go. Yeah. Well, it's nice of the principal to give you 4 days
my
off.
Principal,
4 days off, right?
My principal is an amazing
goodness.
man. His name is Dan Campione. He played D-line for Laurier many years ago, so I have to thank him for letting me be here.
Thank you, Mr. Campione, from Mike Carafilides, if you're watching. I'm sure he's not watching.
No.
I don't think so.
He's busy disciplining students.
You're right. He's got his students in his office. So we're going to wrap it up here from Tim Hortons Field. What an opening game. And Lorne Park coming back on the last drive to win the game, 29-25. Signing off here, your Central Bowl champions are the Lorne Park Spartans. My name is Mike Carafilides, along with Dave Morrissey. Thank you for tuning in, and get ready for the next game, folks. Take care.